can in need. Another man wanting to end his life. Canadian Shield saves him in the nick of time. Now he lets the man no reasons to live. With this the man goes on to live many more days. Canadian Shield with the power of strength. Canadian Shield with the power of speed. Canadian Shield with the power of flight. Canadian Shield with many more powers. Will fight the evil that comes his way and help those he can in need. draw. We salute you. For those about to draw. We salute you. For those about to draw. We salute you.
Dipped your sweet ass, I do.
Getting indies and promoting books. We doing it for real, no, we ain't no crooks. We salute you, yeah. We salute you. We salute you. We salute you. The studio going live.
Right friggin' now. Ladies and gentlemen, September the 13th, Saturday, 7 o'clock at the nighttime. Welcome to episode 49 of The Studio. I'm your host, Don, now with 40% less fat and a lot more or less sodium. Coming on our show tonight is a multi-decade great veteran of Marvel, DC, pinups, comicscape material, all kind of stuff. It's a legend in his own making. Dan Lawlis. We've been waiting a long time to get this man on the show. We're all hyped. We're all excited. So without a further ado, Daily Day, let's bring the big wigs up in here. Check in with everybody. And we'll get the man himself up into his house. Gentlemen, how we doing?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, Doc, I see you got your avatar up.
Yeah, I finally found it.
Good job, sir.
Did my tutorial help?
How many YouTube tutorials did you have to watch to get that straight?
5.
5. Now, was that in Espanol or was it in American?
Shit.
Hola, senor.
You didn't get my ice on that one, did you, Duck?
Oh, yeah. I had to run. I had to do it on the run.
James makes his return to the show tonight. James,
Hey,
how you
James.
doing, buddy? How's your buddy doing,
James.
man?
Good to see your hand again.
Yeah,
He's hanging in there.
that is good to know. That is good to know. All right, well, I guess we're all caught up, so let's not make the man wait any longer, shall we? Damn!
Hello.
Hey, Dan got a haircut.
We are
Yes,
great
thank you.
presence.
Hey, Dan.
Thanks for noticing.
How you doing, sir?
A little studly.
Thanks for popping in.
By the way, multi-decade. Oh, it makes you feel old.
Hey, Dan. We're the same
That
age.
makes me feel great. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you started when you were 2. You're like around your early
Yeah,
40s.
30, 40, yeah.
Yeah.
You started in the womb. Got the good lad of the land.
Who said we're same age? Marcus, did you say you're?
I'll be 60 next month.
Okay, I'm 60. Yeah,
Yeah, Marcus was around when Christ was, so like he's got
Yeah.
first-hand knowledge.
They were all on
but-
first name basis. He was like, "Hey, Jew, what's up?"
Yeah, I was there too, apparently.
I think we all were at some point in time.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Well,
I'm doing better now that you're on the show. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Praise the
really?
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got somebody
I
who
have to
knows what
put
they're
up with
doing. now.
Don's ass every Saturday. It's
We got a proposition for you, Dan. If you could take over the show.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a great show.
no,
And,
wait, we're not really kidding.
we can and up here to the top spot.
Okay.
You
Feel
guys
the
have
love,
We
huh?
got
Gentlemen.
busted out by the
We're
great
going
beards.
right
We
under
didn't
the
get to this.
We're gonna have a great show today. You're gonna love
Going
it.
into the- Cool, he's gone. We can talk about him now.
Okay, I know.
Dan
I know,
and Don have
wait, wait.
reversed.
I know Don. I know James. I know Marcus. I know Duck. I don't know Evil Ginger. I have not met you before, and I've not met Amber Glitch.
Oh my
So you two
gosh.
guys are new to me.
Amber glitch.
Mare glitch.
Amber.
It's Amber glitch.
Where's the B?
Amber.
Shit.
Oh, you're screwed now, dude. That's your name forever.
Yeah.
He looks like an Amber.
Amber.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Your glitch, yeah.
Don't worry,
Amber
guys. I'll turn in
glitch.
your beds if you want me to.
Hell yeah. I'll put a mint on my pillow. Make me
Here,
feel-
hold on. I'll be right back. I just gotta do something.
Next to a chocolate nugget.
You're supposed to have pants on already, Duck Bacon.
Oh, man.
Wait, you wear pants?
He's got to run from ice. Ice is out there waiting for him.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for Duck and while we're waiting for things to get going, let's see who we got in the chat, if anybody. Oh, look, we got a ton of people up in here. We got Matt LaRock. What's up, buddy?
Matt,
The kids. We got Tank Ferret.
what's he doing out in the chat? Get in here, Tank. What are you
Probably
doing?
stuck in dad land. You know how it is. with
Oh
that guy.
yeah.
The kids, man. The kids. We got
My
Raul.
My kids are grown.
Raul and T.
Was it Raul? I'm sorry.
Raul.
We got this guy. How to Draw Comic Books by Dan Lawlis. I heard he's a hell of an artist. We need to get him on the show one day.
Okay.
I
Well,
heard
I'm
he
actually
drew
hosting the show today, folks. That's good.
I heard he got a chance to draw. What's her name? Baywatch.
Clay, hello.
Chick. What's her name? Barbed Wire. Pamela Anderson boobies. What's
Yeah.
that like?
You know she's dating Liam Neeson now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was a publicity stunt.
I'll take that publicity.
What?
And wait, Bilbo, what's up?
What was the publicity stunt?
Liam Neeson and
Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson.
Pam Anderson. Yeah.
Well,
I
they
don't
did
know.
that movie together, so they probably are dating. It's giving her the lay of the land.
Is that lately? Is that recently? Or
No, that's
Oh,
not
that's pretty recent, yeah.
Well, since they did that movie, what was it called? I didn't watch it.
Naked
It
Gun,
looks fun.
Done.
Naked.
Naked
Gun.
Gun.
right?
the
Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently it wasn't that great. He didn't
I
have.
didn't miss much.
He's no Leslie Nielsen. Apparently,
Did you watch it, Dan?
no. That's what I heard.
No. That's
Zombie boy.
Okay,
Sorry,
so are we drawing?
was,
What do you guys
talking
want
about-
to do here? I'm here.
Hey, sir, you can draw anything you want. You don't have to draw. You can draw. You can just humble us.
So, Dan, talk
what?
about that letter you found out Gene Colan the other day. I saw that, and
Mhm.
that's exactly when I had him in school in 1988.
Oh, really?
I had him in
Hey, what's-
1986, 87, 88. Yeah.
And you didn't learn a damn
I-
thing,
I-
Dan.
I
He
took
hasn't
it-
learned
I didn't
anything
need those
since
credits,
then.
and I took it anyway because I wanted to be around Gene Colan for the third year.
So tell me about him then, because I never met him.
He was a really nice guy. He ran the class like it was like a grade school class as opposed to a college class. And he used to show us movies like Bullet. We saw Bullet like a billion times.
Oh, that's a good movie.
And he talked about the storytelling of the movies, like he was very cinematic. He used to sit. We would get assignments to draw stuff like, draw a hat with shadow, and he'd sit there and draw with the side of his pencil, like real
Hi,
with the
Katie.
side of his pencil. And
Katie?
he was teaching the class because his son was going there, and that way he could get a break on the tuition.
Okay.
And
Did he always draw with the side of a pencil? Did he?
he drew mostly the side of his pencil, and he had glasses like this thick.
Okay.
He had really bad eyes.
Yeah, because I know he had. In the end, he had had some real issues with. He had to get an operation or something. Yeah.
And he would tell us stuff like, there's ways you could cheat. Like I've done a whole page of just a hand opening up a doorknob, which didn't get him in trouble with Stanley, but it got him in trouble with Jim Shooter. He hated Jim Shooter. Jim Shooter fired him. They did not get along. He wasn't getting any work, and Shooter put him on the Avengers while Shooter was writing it because the other writers like Gene is taking too many shortcuts. He was older at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was not a fast artist, even though he put out a lot of work. So it was a lot of really stressed out, like all the things that you guys talk about. That's Gene Colan, right?
Right.
And they just got in a dispute about storytelling, and then that's where he went to DC Comics and started Wonder Woman, which he hated Wonder Woman, and he didn't like the Dark Knight. He hated the Dark Knight. He said, "What is this? Why does Batman look like the Hulk?" He told us.
Hey,
Yeah, he didn't get it, but he was a really nice man, and he was really open,
No,
like
that's fine.
all his
I was calling to
information.
make sure you
He'll
got
tell you
the
anything about
movie I saw.
drawing, like perspective. Long as it looks good, that's what his thing with
Well, I
perspective.
know. The guy
That's
broke
exactly
About
what he
15 minutes
said.
ago.
he broke all the rules, man. When it came to perspective, just just winged it, man. It's crazy.
It's
That's
yeah,
fine.
he
That's
was
fine. Make sure you got it.
just so intuitive. It
Just
was
wanna
such
make
an
sure you
intuitive
got it.
art, and he was trying to create a movie on a page.
Yep. Talk to you later.
What?
Uh, so what? So I'm trying to think. Did he show you how he worked? Because he used reference, and he is.
Oh yeah, he encouraged us to all get. Well, it was back in the '80s. We all had to go get a Polaroid camera
Yeah.
to take pictures. He took Polaroid pictures. He used the mannequin, the art mannequin,
nude
and
ladies?
GI Joes for shortening, which is why sometimes his characters look the way they did, right? And he was big on reference. He'd go out like to get a script, and he'd go out and take pictures of what he needed to take pictures of, like buildings and stuff like that. After a while, he didn't have to, but he did that, and he told us like when he really wanted the Dracula job very badly, so he had a very very early VCR, and he taped the Canadian
Shield.
production of Dracula with Jack Palance, and he
Is
took
that
pictures.
why? Okay, that's why his cheeks, all Dracula's cheeks, all look like Jack
He
Palance.
took pictures of the TV screen of Jack Palance in all different. So Jack Palance is a complete basis of his Dracula. He loved the movie Bullet. He loved that chase scene. And you've probably seen Bullet. I don't know if anybody else has seen Steve
Bullet, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bullet, but there's that classic car chase with the classic Mustang.
Yeah.
And he was so inspired by it that in Captain America, he took 8 pages of Captain America of a car chase. And that was the one time Stanley called him and said, "What the heck are you doing? All these pages, we only got like 12." And he would admit that he'd be so excited about the storytelling by the end of the story, because he's taking the plot right over the phone with a tape recorder from Stan Lee, that would be little panels at the end, because he ran out of so many big panels that he had to finish the story.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's weird. The school's weird because not everybody knows who these guys are. They're young guys. It's like
Right.
you work with the young guys here, and they don't know all the older guys, right? The same thing.
I
But
think
he
I
was-
kind of I think I sort of first got introduced to his work in the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Wave book, because there was a bunch of Gene Colan in that. And I
Right.
thought, who's this guy? He looks realistic, but he's dynamic as heck. I thought it was so cool, and then I looked up his work, and I found him, Daredevil, and of course Tomb of Dracula.
Doesn't matter.
And that stuff is just really great to this day. I mean,
Tomb of Dracula. He liked Daredevil. He didn't like Wonder Woman. I don't think he really liked doing the Avengers much. Too many characters.
yeah.
The '60s when he did the Avengers was really good, but back then he was young.
Did he like you, Marcus? Did he like you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he remembered me later when I saw him at a con years later. I remember you. You drew the cowboy hat, like, because I drew this cowboy hat with a 6B pencil. Like, he remembered all
Did you
that.
ever get into comics, son?
No, not at all.
No, I didn't. You were a bad
You know,
teacher.
It's comics. What are you going to do? Not everybody gets in. It is what it
You
is.
didn't give me a job, Gene Colan. You didn't give me a job.
He was asking us about who. Now, as a matter of fact, you make a joke about that. But by the third year, that was when David Mazzucchelli took over Batman. He got fired from Batman because he was like hunting around for work, and they would give him special assignments like Nathaniel Dusk. He did Silver Blade around.
I love Nathaniel Dusk.
Regular work.
For people who don't know, that's one of the few times that they shot his pencils and didn't.
Right,
go to
they
ink.
did 2 of them. The first one wasn't so good, but the second one was really good.
Yeah, so it was great to see his work untouched, because he was so loose. I think he needed who's the inker? Darn it, who's the famous inker on Tomb of Dracula that he worked with?
Tom Palmer.
Yeah, Tom Palmer. I think that was the best team, because Tom Palmer was such a finisher. It really because Gene's stuff is pretty loose.
It's really loose. He used to give us, before the light box, like we all didn't have light boxes at the time. He gave us we had to ink because he was ironically the inking teacher, but he didn't teach too much inking. Although he did ink a lot of his own work in the 50s. You know, he didn't ink it for Marvel, but when he did the cowboy stuff and all that, it's all ink. That we had to ink his like copies and stuff, and that's just like really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like on photocopies and stuff. You did just what the best you could.
Yeah, who was the guy that inked him? A Smith or something? I forget.
Yeah, he liked Smith. I asked him who was his favorite inkers, and he said Palmer, Frank Giacoya, and Bob Smith was inking him at the time. And I didn't think Bob Smith was really the greatest inker for him, but he
Not
liked
the best, but it wasn't terrible either, you know?
I'm looking at some Doctor Stranges, and they had Frank Giamonti inking him. No, that was not good at all. It was way too loose.
Yeah.
You need somebody really to pull him together a little bit.
I don't know who inked him on Night Force, because that was pretty cool.
I have to look that up. I think that was Klaus Janson.
Yeah, because Klaus Janson also inked him. Did he ink him on Silverblade too?
Steve Mitchell inked him on Silverblade.
Okay, Steve Mitchell.
But that was a little hard to me. Harding, it was too hard. It worked. It still looked like Gene Colan. You know, the guys who I didn't like. Vin Coletta was really bad on him. You know, like particularly bad, worse than most, I think.
Did you say Steve Leola? Did he ink him?
Yeah, he's inked him. He was good on. He inked some later Daredevils. He was good on.
Yes.
Leoloho was good on him. Yeah. Like I know. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to dominate the show.
Sure.
No, that's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's the Marcus and
No, nobody else is here. You know.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Hey, it's a switch. Usually Doug's doing this, Speaking of
yeah.
that, I did.
I wasn't
I
going to
did
say
get
anything because about that, but
I did get a hold of Michael. He's on his way.
All right, cool. Thank you, man.
Nice.
Yep.
I mean, I had Will Eisner. I had Harvey Kurtzman.
So what are we drawing?
At that time ago, I had some of the same people. I had some of the same people at the Hubert School, like Erwin Hasten, and all nice guys.
All Marcus in a bikini. It doesn't matter.
I was a lot thinner back then and younger, stuff like that.
Yeah, so they called him what? Gene Colan, right?
Yeah, I would say he used to stand up for him. He would say how he would stand up for himself. He would be like super. Eventually, they would push him, and he would like get annoyed. He was annoyed at DC though. He wanted to do Batman for a while, and they went to that Frank. He never really understood the Frank Miller stuff at all.
Yeah, I don't think he was the best at Batman. Frankly, I don't think Batman was his character.
It depends who was inking him, And Batman was very much more superhero-y at that time too. It wasn't like what it's turned into.
What is it now, Marcus?
Him?
So, Dan, when you first got in did you first get into Marvel?
Yeah, 1987.
So, was that Cloak and Dagger?
Well, it was Strange Tales. The Cloak and Dagger was in Strange Tales.
All right.
And then they launched their own Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger got their own book then, and I was on the issue 1 and 2. I really kind of hated the characters, frankly, but
yeah.
Did you really?
Well, especially with that punk rock hairdo that Dagger had. Kind of, yeah.
I don't know. But, I wanted to draw it wasn't so much hating the characters as I wanted to draw superheroes. That's why I got there, And it took me forever to get the actual superheroes. They did that Shadow Master series, which is a good story and stuff, but again, just not what I want to draw. I want to draw monsters and superheroes and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm curious. I'm curious. I mean, like, can you tell us like how you got in, like who you showed your work to, who tapped you to come in?
I went,
experience like?
I'm in the Michigan area. I went to the Motor City Comic Con and I showed my work to Archie Goodwin.
Nice.
He really liked it, and he said, "I'll go talk to somebody." And he went back and I got a call from Carl Potts. And
wow,
Carl Potts, yes.
and that's Strange Tales. So then Carl Potts wrote Shadow Masters, and I drew that whole big series. And
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Mhm.
and
How'd you feel? You wanted to do superheroes, and here you are doing Shadow Masters, and I remember totally passing up that book.
it
Even with
just
the
was.
little,
Carl
hey,
Potts wasn't the
these guys
biggest
were on the pages.
superhero editor, He
It
really
was a
didn't
good
have a lot of
story, but
straight superhero comics.
You gotta let him talk, Marcus.
it was a good story, but it just wasn't fun. It was just boring.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I want to do fun stuff. So finally, I get a superhero. What do I get? Like U.S. agent. Like when he turns away his colors and stuff, and goes with the
Right.
red and black, the fascist color.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
Marvel was not really. It was not a fun experience for me.
Well, I am still curious because when you did X-Men Unlimited, right?
Yeah, that was never.
That was around 95, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. And then it kind of seems like I don't know the timeline here, but I mean it looks like you did that Unlimited, and then they put you on Star-Lord for 3 issues, right?
Yeah, I mean, I let them know I was interested in doing something painted, so.
Right. Yeah. Tell me about that because I mean, that kind of seems like a jump, and when I look at that Star-Lord, it looks like something that should have been in Heavy Metal.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you're right,
doing a
Bob.
kind of painterly technique, trying to do my
Mhm.
best sort of Rosetta Illustrator, whatever, kind of thing.
And were they down with that? Were they accepting of that, or well? Because
Yeah, I mean,
it kind of seems like a
the strange thing is it's so hard to tell. I mean, back then, no internet. I'm in Michigan. I can call on the phone. And, I tried to actually call. I talked to Timothy Zahn, the writer. And he just didn't seem that interested in talking to me. So I just
wow.
probably just an idiot punk kid, and he's like, "What do you want, kid?"
Well, I guess with Star-Lord, it wasn't one of their Spider-Man or something like that.
No.
So I thought it looked beautiful. I loved every page of those.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was a great book, you're right.
It was actually really frustrating, because I was using this color pencil technique. I used it on all those trading cards, right?
Mhm.
But here's the thing about color pencil: if it takes like a half size reduction, it looks
Mhm.
good. But if it's doing like I'm working at 5 by for the pages for the Starlord pages about 10 by 15, it's not
Mhm.
being shrunk down that much. For some reason, it just reproduces like shit. It looks like it just. If you see the originals, they look really good, and then it picks up all the texture of the color pencil that you don't even see with your eye.
Wow.
And it was really so. A lot of my experience in comics was frustration, trying to get what I wanted to see
Mhm.
onto that page, and it was almost like you had to go through filters. Either was production or inkers, or you know what I mean. Something was not. I didn't get. I could get to me. Until now. Finally, technology's caught up, and
Right.
I can actually draw something, scan it in, color it, control. I mean, if I want that to be a 50% red, I can make it that exact color. So when it goes to printers, I mean, I send stuff to these guys, and it prints pretty much exactly the way I saw it on my desktop, which is really, really cool, because so finally you can really you get great production values,
Right. So you were doing you were doing the pencils, inks, and colors on the Star-Lord. How long was that process to produce just one page of that?
I can't remember.
Was it longer
days
than
a page.
usual? Is what I'm asking.
Pardon me? What was that?
Was it longer than usual, like a regular page?
Yeah. Because I'm coloring the whole thing. Yeah. So.
So I'm curious. Like with me, I work in batches. So did you do one stage for all the pages and then go to the next, or did you just do one stage after another until you finished each page?
Well, the interesting thing about this colored pencil technique that I used is I'm drawing on a frosted mylar. So what I do is I draw the stuff in pencil, and then just lay this frosted mylar over it and just color away. So I think I went through and just kind of drew everything out in pencil, And then I just went over it in the next day, just page by page coloring it all.
Nice.
So I think if I remember exactly right, but yeah, it's a great technique. If it reproduced well, I'd love it. But it is, you still are covering a lot of area with colored pencil. It's still just work. I like the results of working at and color drawing and then scanning and color in Photoshop, because there's so much control in Photoshop and color.
Well, I gotta say, it still looked really good.
Yeah, actually, I would love. It would be kind of cool to go back and revisit a page or two and just redo it and see what I can really do in the computer. That'd be kind of wild. Yeah,
that's awesome. Well, then fast forward a little bit. You did Generation X with Terry Dodson. What was that like working with him?
Oh, wow.
I never met him. I never talked to him. I didn't. It was. I didn't. I mean, I was drawing it. Did he write it? I didn't even know. I don't remember.
Well, he gets credited as part of the pencils. So, but it's funny going through that issue because I can recognize your faces.
No, I just drew it. I drew it. And,
all right.
I think Ian Aiken inked that. So it's just my pencils with
right.
Ian inking.
So what was he doing in there?
I don't know.
Wasn't your first inker Kevin Nolan?
Well,
right,
no. He just
dagger.
He inked one.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
It was Strange Tales, and he inked just one issue of that Cloak and Dagger series. I think it was 19. And
yeah, I remember that.
It was wild because I didn't know who he was or anything, and Carl said, "Well, we got this other inker to ink doing one of your stuff," and I get this stuff back. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gave him these like amateur drawings, and I get back like
super pro,
finished, completely well designed line work and everything. I'm like Carl, can we get to do with this guy? I'll take that. I'll take that anchor.
Yeah, Kevin Nolan is awesome.
But it was just a one time.
I still love his stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so good. And he was actually color. He was doing the he was doing the covers on all those. And I actually, when I saw him, I said, "Hey, Carl, usually you want to do the covers, but I was like, can we have him do the covers? Because I just really liked the covers he was doing. He was a great whole series of them there. Is because he didn't just draw, he was coloring those things. But this color palette was incredible,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was so good.
What's that?
I said he was so good.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is still good. He's not dead.
Yeah. He was then, and he is now.
He's that well.
You're revered across the whole comic scene as being a babe artist. Okay, everybody loves you.
Oh,
everybody is inspired by your female form. So I gotta ask.
How is that having a female form even being a guy?
Yeah, Dan. Why don't you stand up? Give us a spin.
I'll give you a little twirl here.
Who's your favorite female artist? Who inspires you?
That's a good question. Because I'm drawing a classic female kind of Caucasian face, right? And I think it started with Buscema. That's where I learned how to draw comics, the Marvel way stuff.
Awesome.
But I really sort of looked whenever I saw like any girl that was drawn beautifully, and I kind of tried to figure out what that was. So, and I'm also kind of drawn to who's the I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden.
Yeah, her face, or Jill St. John.
Yeah.
Some of these girls that had that kind of classic, pretty, like they're very pretty. I guess that's the best word. Not necessarily cute, more classic. Just Sophia Loren. That kind of look.
Yeah, good.
Big boot. I get it. Big boot.
Yeah.
Raquel Welch.
Okay.
So Romita, Buscema, the guy. They drew beautiful girls.
Frazetta.
Yeah, Frazetta, but Frazetta drew, his were beautiful, but a little strange too. You know how they kind of like almost little girly faces, sort of, or something.
Romita.
I liked a little more of, woman. Make sure
Womanly, yes.
And the classic, sort of the classic.
Maybe some Malo Manera.
Oh yeah, I forgot about like just the classic beautiful girls that, not Milo, but but Esteban Maroto and
yeah.
and Jose Garcia.
Who's the guy that does Druna?
Who?
Oh yeah,
Druna,
he's
heavy
good.
metal.
He's good.
I can't recall his name. Google's your friend, Don. Look it up.
It's a hard name to pronounce.
I know. I think it's a Claudio somebody.
Wasn't he Spanish?
He's-
No, it's
Spanish or
Paolo.
Italian, I think.
Paolo. Serpieri. Yeah.
So, more modern drawing, like you're on King. What do you find harder, Kings or Graybeards? Or does it matter? Does it not
Doesn't
matter?
matter. Yeah.
Creative Face says she loves how you draw men.
Hey, this is Creative Faith. How you doing? I say as far as like I'm thinking of the women though, great women. I think the Vampirella stuff really influenced me. The Gonzalo Mayo, the Jose Gonzalez, Esteban Maroto. All those guys were doing these. The Spanish artists were doing just a knockout classic kind of beauty on a lot of those girls. And that's where I picked that up. And like I said, Ramita Senior. I mean, he could draw some beautiful ladies too.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramita Senior. He's very.
It's like everything goes in the mix. Dave Stevens, his.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think Buscema's women are underrated in a lot of ways. I think people don't think of him as a woman artist, and his women are unbelievable.
Yeah, if he sat
Especially
down to really,
Conan,
Yeah, if he sat down to really crank one out, he could, But I think he especially in his later years, because I sat next to Bob Wycheck once at a convention, and he was telling me that he's working on the Fantastic Four stuff, and he said he goes, "There's hardly anything on the page, Dan." He's like, I'm redrawing, I'm drawing so much of it, So
I've heard
same,
that.
same. I'm sure was just chucking it out, at the end. But
Well, they told him to do that for years. Like the stuff in the '60s were mostly full pencils, and you could tell in Conan when like Ernie Chan style kind of took over, like about a quarter of the way in, that he made so much more money just doing the storytelling. They wanted storytelling more than his beautiful artwork. Which I don't know.
Well, yeah, he could good. He's got good figure structure and all that sort of thing. Yes. So yeah, he knew what he's doing. That's for sure. Yeah, but same is definitely what when I start out with though. Yeah, because he's a classic artist. I mean, he's got it's basic realism.
Did you ever get to meet him?
No.
I met him once. I was at a con. So I had published a comic once, so we were to be at con. The con in New York, Westchester County. He was getting older, like 2000. This was year 2000, and it was a lot of the old people con. So everybody there, Dick Ayers and Joe Sinnott and Joe Kubert, and I could say hi to everybody, like I'm talking now. I couldn't say hi to John Buscema. I felt like I was meeting Babe Ruth or Joe DiMaggio. I just because he's John Buscema. I mean, that was beyond all the other artists there.
Yeah, or you're afraid he's just going to wring your neck, right? Like,
I was the same way.
You're afraid he's going to. I was afraid of meeting Frazetta because I think he would just like turn me around and give me a atomic wedgie or something. Give me a little.
We heard it. Yeah.
I was the same way when I met Bernie Wrightson. I happened to turn around at a Tampa Bay Comic Con, had no idea he was there, and then after I turned around, I saw his setup at his table. I was like, I could barely form a cohesive sentence.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah, I met him once. I just stood in line to get a sign it.
This con was so they spent so much money on this con, and they had Dan DiCarlo and Bernie Wrightson, and the biggest comic panel ever, and nobody went. So all you could do is get up and walk around and meet all these. Julia Schwartz were there, and get autographs from all these guys.
Wow.
But if it was busy, obviously we wouldn't have been able to do that. But nobody went. They lost so much money on this show.
Yeah. Well, Bernie Wrightson was really nice to me. I had at the time I met him, I just had finished my first Conan cover. My one and only Conan cover actually, and because it get folded like a couple issues after, I was like, darn it. I told him about it and stuff, and he was just really nice because I mentioned Frazetta. He goes, and he said, "I'm just passing it along." He goes, "That's what he said to me. I'm just passing it along from one to the next generation." I'm like, I thought that was pretty cool, non-egotistical way of talking about your art and saying, because you know how much you grab from other people, and you take it and you put it in the mixer, and it comes out your your own thing, sort of. It's almost inevitable, So yeah. Yeah, but my favorite, actually, no, really, when you talk about my comic career, though, my favorite was Dark Horse. I loved Dark Horse. That's when that's when my art came together too. I finally figured out. First off, I got an inker that I like, Ian Aiken. He was found when I did. That was a big deal. But then I figured out a style that was more simplistic. That kind of like it didn't have so much line work, and I figured out I sort of realized at this point how I needed to draw pencil so that it wasn't too much for the inker. And that's when it kind of all came together. And I liked the stuff I did on Barbed Wire. It's some of my best favorite comic book work at all, And then Agents of Law with Keith Giffen. And it was fun to work with him. Although, again, I didn't really talk to these guys that much because, again, it's just your phone. I called, I think I talked to him a couple times. That was it. But there's not always a lot to talk about anyways. You just kind of hey, here's the story. Do it, And there's no time to really chit chat about it,
Right. So when did you hear about Comicsgate?
Oh, that's interesting. I was online, and let's see, what was it? It was Facebook, and I kind of ran into it was there's a guy named James Mealy. He calls himself.
Oh yeah, Sequential Treasures. I know James.
Yeah. So I sort of met him sort of on Facebook, and there was just groups, whatever, or just you're following somebody and you're commenting on stuff, and so it's funny because there was a guy named Francesco. Do you guys ever heard of him?
I met him.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had his friends, and so I was in there on his in his chat and stuff, and I clashed with people. I clashed with Norm Brayfogle pretty hard because he was, I don't know, still up to today's day. I'm not sure what he really believed. He was wacko though, and so I was just going back and forth, and we argued, and then at the end I contacted him privately, and he goes, I just said I think I need to apologize. He goes, I wanted to apologize too, and so we kind of smoked a peace pipe, but so I was kind of out because I had left the industry at that point. It was because I what happened was I did 10 years in comics, 87 to 97, and it's like I'm looking, I have a young family, and I'm looking at what I'm making, like $400 a week or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that's 20 grand a year. It's like, this is crap, So and I remember thinking, it's kind of funny to think about it now. I remember thinking, I don't want to be 60 looking for comic book work, that pays peanuts. I don't want this life. I want to have a normal, not rich, just normal life. And I had a buddy who was a photographer, and I said, I knew he knew, he was in the advertising business, and I said, what do you know about storyboards, And he goes, well, actually, I got an art director here right now, and he says he's looking for a storyboard artist. Why don't you come on over? And so I went over there, showed him my samples. He goes, oh yeah, you can do this, and that's it. So I went from making $110 or something. That was my 120. I think was my final pencil rate. You know what I mean? At Marvel or whatever. And all of a sudden, I can do storyboards, $75 a frame, 8 to 10 of those a day.
Wow.
And so I'm like, now of course it isn't like you got those jobs every day. It was like you work for a couple of days and then maybe you wait a week or two, sometimes before you get another one, but it was just like finally I could have a life. I was able to just be middle class. I can make the house payment. I can make the car payment. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's
have
what
a little couple
I
extra
wanted to
bucks from Mickey D's. Yeah.
And I wanted to see my kids. I want to see my family. That's more important to me. I'm sorry. I love comics, but not the way I love people. You know what I'm saying? I love them. So I it's so funny because I look back and I think I was so kind of bummed out working in comics too. It was dark, depressing. It was miserable. All of a sudden, I'm drawing people walking into Target or Kmart or whatever, smiley, happy families. I was like, I liked it. Like, I actually liked working on TV commercials, and that's where I remained, even today. So it's fun. It's kind of fun to work on. Sometimes you're watching TV because I'll be working on this stuff and I'll just draw it. And they present it. That's what they present to the client. That's what it's presentation work. So I'll be watching TV and all of a sudden the commercial comes on like, oh wow, look at that! I worked on that. Yeah. I remember one time my wife and I were went to Niagara Falls in Canada, and so we were at a Canadian hotel, and we worked at. I did a lot of advertising storyboards for Canadian Tire, which is it's Canada's Target basically, and they were so obnoxious, and I'm sitting there in the hotel going, I am annoying myself because I help make these stupid ass commercials. Like I have nobody to blame but me,
What's up, Bancroft?
Yo, Bancroft.
Hey, Bancroft.
Hey, Michael. But let's see. I'm trying to think of. So I went to storyboards, and that was it. Just. But getting back to, so I was out of storyboards. I mean, I was out of comics for a good 5, I don't know, maybe 10 years. Even I don't know when the stuff started to happen online. And. Like I say, talked to James Francesco. I clashed with, I think it was Mags Massaggio. I'm pretty sure it was him. And I'm arguing with this guy because it was all about Orson Scott Card when he got canceled.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and these guys were all like we should find out who's we get him. We wanted to get him fired, and they did. They got him off the Superman book. It was the first successful cancellation of somebody. But I remember sitting there in this group of people going. And I said to them all, I said, I can't believe what I'm hearing because I grew up in a tradition of artistic freedom. You wanted to,
So that's what
if you didn't, it didn't matter if you disagreed with someone. You wanted to protect their right to freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I was all about freedom of speech. I thought that's what they did too. Now I know differently. Now I know they don't give a shit about your freedom of speech. Only their speech.
No, they don't.
As
care.
long as it
They
agrees
don't
with
even
theirs,
realize
you're
it's-
okay.
Yeah,
That's fine. We're finding more and more of that every day.
yeah. So, anyways, I was known to be kind of someone defending the conservative values there. Also, do you guys remember what was the year of the Occupy Wall Street? Was that before or after the? Or
2011.
Yeah, so it's right around
that's
then.
about right.
And and Frank Miller said something about the Occupy Wall Street people being rapists and good for nothing kind of people on his blog. And so I went there to defend him, and that's where I met Bosch Foston for the first time. And
Oh wow.
it was kind of he and I were the only ones there defending. Everyone was just ripping into Frank and stuff. Frank didn't say anything. He closed that thing shortly after that, but I was, it was kind of, so I don't know if it was, so I was just in there, I was arguing with people online and getting myself in trouble. So,
as you do.
it was kind of fun. So Comicsgate was a real good fit for me, really.
Right.
So anyways, what happened then is, I don't even know if I should reveal the guy who ran it. I think it's the guy who created this Comics Con Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group. And you got invited in there if you were conservative, and so I got invited, and then I could say who was in it because people who like Chuck Dixon, Mike Barron, Billy Tucci, Andy Smith, Mike S. Miller. Trying to think who else. I don't want to out people who aren't really out, but a lot of the Comicsgate guys were in there, and Ethan came in. And this is when he had his issues. And he's like, guys, I think I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I don't, I don't think they can renew my contract. And I remember I didn't say much to him because he didn't stay there long. He left that because he doesn't sit around and bitch and moan about things. He's a doer, So he was in there and complaining. And I remember saying to him, Ethan, you got to do what you got to do. Protect yourself. You protect your family, all that kind of stuff. So I gave him the perfect wrong advice. Thank goodness he didn't listen to me. He went out there because I remember thinking, I'm going, holy shit, this guy doesn't understand when you're not supposed to go out there and say this stuff, because I'm in art directors, in advertising agencies. I remember walking into one and there was a dartboard with George Bush's face on it with darts in it, And I'm just like, so it's in the advertising field, it's just as bad as the comics. They're filled with left-wing lunatics. They're way off in the la la land because they're all from art school. So anyways, that's where I got introduced to Ethan, and I saw all this stuff the shit go down. Then I started to watch the shows, like the boy Zach and Ethan stuff, and I stayed pretty much behind the scenes until it was, I forget what year it was, but it was the very episode, because I'm watching this stuff with these because I'm thinking I've got to come out of the closet sooner or later. Because when John Malin did his grab an oar speech, I practically leaped out of my chair and I tried to contact John, but there's no way to contact John, But I was like, I wanted to say thank you for saying that stuff, and I did contact Zach actually and asked him about work, but I said, you know what, can I do work if I kind of keep my identity secret? And he goes, that's not going to work, Dan. So. But,
I remember when you were in the chats and Ethan would be like, come on, Dan, come on.
Yeah, I was watching the chat, but I wasn't actually putting anything in the chat until the episode when Ethan revealed that his daughter had, autism. And then I got pissed. It takes me a long time to get pissed, but that's when I said, screw this, I'm Comicsgate. And I wish I could find that episode, but I can't. I've looked for it. But right at that time, I started putting my name in the chat, and I let myself be known as Comicsgate. But then it just was full steam ahead for me. I'm like, guys, whatever you can do, I'm going to help out. So it's been that's kind of how it went from there.
Anybody in the industry give you any shit since then?
No, because I wasn't in the industry.
Okay.
I wasn't, I wasn't advertising, and honestly, it's possible that I blew it a couple times, and I've lost plenty of work for not keeping my mouth shut. But I couldn't help it. Sometimes I just say something, and I was like, all right, well, there goes that client, So you lose. There is a price to pay, But even now, like I know I can't get up. I wanted to work on Conan. I wanted to do some covers. I burned that bridge, so I can't do that. I'm not gonna. I'm sure Jim Sub's a nice guy, but I know that I criticized some of his pages, so that's not gonna happen.
Dan, Henry Jeremick wants to know if you're working on anything, and if you are, could you show a little bit of it?
No, I can't because it's all secret.
NDA, baby. Arthur Roy in the house.
G14 classified.
Hey, Arthur Roy.
Danny. He calls me Danny all the time.
I know he does. Do you know him in a past life?
Well, I will say this, Dan. The poster you did of Mina for me has been very well received. I sold quite a bit of them at the con 2 weeks ago, so I want to let you know that people do enjoy your artwork. So thank you very much for doing that for my book and everything.
Cool. Yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun working in Comicsgate. It's like, this is because the thing is, the two things that I didn't have when I was in comics, time and money. Now, if you can actually build up a following, you got the two. You can make a living at it. Like Ethan's making a living. Some of these guys are making a living, and they can spend more time in it, so they can do their best work. This is, to me, I never even dreamed this could be a possibility. I didn't even think about it, I was just like, I had written off comics. I'm done. I would never go back to it because it's just, it's the pay is crap. The work is rushed. Now you can make your own comic, but you can control the production. You can do everything. So yeah, now it's got my interest. But even if I don't do comics, just being part of it, helping guys make the comics and doing covers or whatever, pinups. I'm just so excited to be part of it, like just to watch it happen, because it's like this is the future of comics to me. It's like these guys. We're going to more of almost a European model where they put a lot, they do really really good work, and it comes out more slowly. Like so, with because some of the stuff, I mean, the European stuff is pretty damn good, you know.
I
The
was just about to say that
Black
myself.
Dad and stuff like that. Like, oh, that's so good, you know.
Well,
I
I
was just
think
about to
that,
say that myself with the European model. Is that a lot of the guys I've seen, they mainly put out 1 or 2 books a year, but they takes their time doing it and put out quality work. I think it's worth it.
I like it a lot better. I think it's better for the artist and the consumer, frankly. So, I mean, I do consider this a consumer movement at CG, you know, and
Yeah.
so I think the bet, because we got so many comics out there. We don't need more comics. We need great comics. And I'm thinking of, I just got one that was called Long John Silver from, it's somebody, you know, not American. And man, it's good, you know. I'm like that. It's beautiful. It's beautifully done. So. Yeah, I want to teach comics. I want to, you know, it's so great to think about the dream that I had when I was younger of seeing great comics. Now we have that possibility. We actually could happen, you know, and hopefully if we can bring money into this CG, we can get some guys, you know, like that may want to switch, like Dave Finch or something, you know, it may become some point where he's just going to go, because I think he's kind of conservative, you know.
I've heard that. If you talk to Billy enough, there's a lot of secret conservatives out there.
I know. There's a lot of secret conservatives.
Yeah, he
But
really.
I could see him doing well if he decided to come over to the dark side. I could see him doing well.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be a big deal. That's almost like
No.
getting that's a big deal. Yeah, Dave Finch is a big deal.
Well, you know
He's a
what?
great artist.
It's one of those things where people are scared, and there's a lot of left-wing people. You know, like I mean, look at John Malin and Shane Davis getting canceled from C2E2. You know, it's real. You know, and you got to think about this stuff. You know, it's you're so demonized. I know John Malin kind of gets paranoid, like someone's gonna, you know, give him a sock in the face at one of these conventions.
Oh, well, you know, with what happened this week, why you know what happened this week? Why not would anybody be paranoid now?
I know.
I mean, you know,
All it seems it takes is just thinking for yourself, and you're getting ostracized.
Yes. Yeah. And it's all wrong too. It's like they try to paint the conservatives as some evil people, and we're not at all. You know, it's like good people, you know, Christian conservative guys. If it's not like, you know, annoying people like Mike Esmiller, but I mean, yeah, I mean it's you know, but there's a lot of good, like Aaron Lepresti's a good example. Obviously, you know, he's a
Right.
Christian conservative guy, really nice person. He gets along with everybody. You know, and it's who could hate that guy? But somebody does, you know. But you know,
yeah, it's like Andy Smith. Like I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina, so I've gotten pretty close with Andy and Dennis, and they're like the best guys ever. They're like, let me hang out with them. Then they're like, hey, what's up? Aren't you coming to the con to hang out with us?
that's super nice guy.
And out of nowhere, like, well, who the heck am I? You know?
Yeah, well, if you're a fan, just like I mean, that's the thing is we're as comic book creators, you get to become one because you're reading them. You're a fan of comics, you know. You love comics. You don't just. I don't think there's too many people that made this as a career move. You know, it's like you just love it. You know.
I think one of the things that I like about Comicsgate the most is I know it's not for everybody, but you get out of it what you put into it.
I think so. Yeah.
I've from what I've seen, people, because I spent a long time kind of lurking in the shadows, trying to see what's what and who does what and stuff like that. And I think I've found a good group of people that I try to associate with. But for the most part, if people see you putting in the work, they'll help you out. I haven't seen a lot of like backstabbing or talking trash about people, stuff like that. So I appreciate that more than what I've seen in mainstream books.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, in fact, like one thing that people get, like they act like there's some sort of whisper network in Comicsgate with Ethan and stuff. And you know, I'm in this Comicsgate Kings room, and there's nothing in there, and at all. In fact, I think it was somebody was saying something about JDA the other day, and Ethan said, "This is for promotion. We're not talking that stuff because there's no time. There's you know, it's funny because I was about a year ago or something when Aaron was turning 60. I thought I have a good idea. I'm gonna throw a sort of online surprise birthday party for him, and so I started like contacting people, and nobody responded. And
Yeah.
and then I thought, oh, I got an idea. I'll go contact Eric Weathers because he's worked for everybody, right? He's going to have everybody's the phone number. He can text everybody because people weren't checking their DMs or nothing. And so I contacted him, and he goes, I just go through email. I don't have anybody's numbers. Like, nobody has anybody's numbers. Nobody's talking to anybody. It's like because they're all busy, you know. So I had a heck of a time.
no,
I
it's
got some
the
people.
antis that have all the free time.
Yeah, exactly. Because really, the reality is if there's any kind of drama or something, people kind of bring it out online because it's like content, you know. So it's, I mean, it's like they're not gonna waste it in a back room. There's,
John, are you listening? Stop calling me. Jesus.
I'm
Don.
drawing titties.
Jeez.
Shut up.
You know how to draw? Have you seen it?
I'll be right back, guys.
Have you seen
I'm
enough
gonna go take a
titties to
quick
draw them?
break.
That's the second time I said the word titties and you left, Hank. I wonder about this, man.
He's gonna go look
Dude,
at
I
some
got
real
6
ones.
kids. I've seen enough titties. Okay.
you know, it's funny, you guys talking about like just like this, you know, shooting the shit or locker room talk and stuff like that.
That's all we do, Dan.
You know, when I got onto you know, some of these shows, you know, Ethan and John and Shane, I'm like, holy shit, you know. I'm this little innocent little Catholic boy, you know. I never swear. I don't really talk lewd and crude stuff. And I'm like,
I'm drawing breasts.
I want to take a bar of soap to these people, you know. Like, what?
I'm a sweet little innocent Christian boy. I don't do that.
So I've had to. It's funny because I've had to almost kick it up a notch, you know.
Imagine how Aaron feels.
Well, it's because we're online, and you got to make it entertaining for these people who are watching. Otherwise, it's boring.
Right. All right. I'm gonna go take a break.
We should
Here's what I got done
because
so
I was
far.
just telling these guys in our group chat that I cuss entirely too much on stream. I got to start bringing it down a little bit.
Listen, you don't curse as
And
much.
then I immediately got called a fag and everything else. So.
Some of the you don't curse as some of the girls. I mean, not like you know, some of these girls, like if Mandy gets going, forget it. You know, like just. And
Oh my
even
gosh.
Katie did. You're on Katie did a lot, Dan. I'm driving a lot. It's great to have that while I'm driving. Listen to you guys. And if she gets mad, forget it. I'm like,
Dude,
oh my God! With that
I try to
mouth?
stay on Katie's good side.
Yeah.
I said mental note: never make Katie mad at me. 'Cause,
Oh, I know.
Wow, she can
Oh,
really,
the thing is, she'll clip your stream and use your words against you.
she is the nicest person you
She's
can
really
imagine.
nice.
If
but
you
boy,
piss her
she's got-
off, you deserve what happens to you.
yeah, you're pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, she's helped me
It's kinda
out a couple
funny.
times on a couple of things.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things that makes me mad is some of these guys that are ripping into Katie did, and it's like all the, you know, because I remember like when I was early in Comicsgate and I was in this first getting in the Comicsgate green room and stuff like that, not the King's room, but just the green room, and there was a lot of people in there. And they're kind of bitching about stuff, and they're not getting their books promoted. Ethan wasn't showing them enough stuff, you know, wasn't giving enough time and all that kind of stuff.
All right,
And Ethan's kind of getting mad at him, saying, "Hey," and all of a sudden now here comes Katie did. You know, she's got charisma, she's got personality, she's selling books. It's like this is what you guys wanted. You wanted somebody, a channel who will promote your book, and they hate her. You know, and it's just like, what are you doing? This is This is a nice, attractive woman who's going to work, who's giving you free marketing services. It's free. Don't
screw it up.
Don't shoot a gift horse in the mouth.
Well, I didn't want to say that because it sounds terrible. But
if she really likes your book,
you know
she'll
that
talk about it whether you're there or not. She'll sell it and tell us to sell it, and you know.
Yeah,
that's how I met Katie. Is it, she had me on her show.
Yeah, and the same thing with Anna. Same thing with Mandy. These are, you know, if attractive women can be in our presence and not throw up,
That's always a good thing.
Well, they haven't seen.
We're really lucky.
They haven't seen Don in
It's like-
person, so that's an issue. But you know,
Well, Dan, we know they're all guys because there's no women on the internet. They're all guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So
Exactly.
that helps sell comics because
Right.
you get eyeballs on that, you know.
Right.
So,
At least according to John Malin, right?
Yeah.
And Cecil.
but you know, it's funny that if you're a girl and you go on the shows, man, you better be ready. The way they talk to Anna it's jokes,
Yes.
joking and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you
Yeah.
can't believe you just
Yeah.
said that to a woman, you know? But it's all done in jokes and it's all, you know, you have to kind of get with the program. But it's still, to me, I'll gotta show. I
little
like,
rough,
I'm
yeah.
still like, I'm polite, I'm courteous. I will not say anything like that.
Right.
You know? But it's fun. I really
I
like
try
it.
to
Though. It's a lot
feel
of
the
fun.
situation out first and then kind of play it by ear. So
Shut up, you homo.
shut up. I
I'll
want your
play it
opinion. I'll
by,
give
by
it to
her
you.
ear.
Plus, you got to kind of know people for a while
Exactly.
too. I think that's like graybeards now. Like now, if I think if you went back to the first show I was on, it was kind of, you know, you kind of, I didn't say too much. We weren't at each other's throats, but now, you know, we're ripping each other to pieces, like because we kind of know the routine. You know what's after you know someone for a while. Obviously, you can, you know, you become friends with
Bust
them.
each other's balls, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, just so it does take some time to get that, you know, chemistry together, you know, sometimes. So
Homer just hey.
Well, you fit it right in here. You just right from the get go, Dan.
Homer just went,
well, you know what? I the idea of me coming on a show, like I was mentioning, I was talking to James Mealy, my buddy, you know, before, and I was openly CG, and I said I would really like to go on these shows. That'd be a lot of fun, but I don't know if I can do it. I get nervous in front of a crowd and all that kind of stuff. And and I was, when I first got on, I was really nervous. But then I did a 5-hour live stream to launch Truth, Justice,
I
American
remember
Way
that.
with David Williams and Gabe Altai.
Oh my God.
After 5 hours, you just kind of lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just get used
Kind of
to it.
loopy.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I can't be nervous this long. I'm like,
I used
Yeah.
to listen to the show as much as I could. You had a great show. It was Gabe's show, and it was you and Gary and James was in the chat and Aaron, and you'd say, "Oh, we're going to talk about Gene Colan this week," and Gabe knew none of the artists, but you guys would break it all down, and with like 6 people in the chat, and that's why I felt like I really got to know all you guys, and like, oh, I remember everything, so I did no drugs, so I have a good memory. And unfortunately, that went away, and Gabe became Gabe, and you know, and we were all into Truth, Justice, American Way, and that was a mess. But that was a great show.
He laid in. There was one episode where he just all of a sudden blew up on Aaron and I and said, "You guys don't respect us. I can tell you, don't respect me at all. I don't."
Oh, I
and we're
remember
like,
that.
What the hell? Where'd it come from? So
How about that
really
one show
bizarre.
where he decided if I could practice basketball as much as Michael Jordan, I could be just as good as him? You have no.
Exactly.
And Aaron was like, "What? You don't need any talent to be a
But
college
Aaron wasn't
artist.
gonna
You
back
just have to
down.
practice."
You know, I'm stuck in the middle of these two guys. Aaron's not backing down.
No,
Gabe's
I was in
pushing
the
this
chat for
stupid
that
idea.
one.
And I'm trying to make the peace. I'm trying to be the peacemaker. Like, and I'm doing every bit of diplomacy I can think of. And I think I kind of cooled him down, but Aaron wasn't going to back down. Aaron doesn't put up with shit, you know. And Gabe was just totally giving him shit. So it was funny.
I'll be right back.
But anyways, ultimately that
was a wild show.
Gabe's just really difficult, but it was a great show about. I love talking about comics and
Gary used
artists.
to show so much great
Fantastic.
work, like all that stuff he did for the military magazines.
Yeah. So that's one thing I I've been thinking about more is I want to do shows that are talking about art. Like we're just talking about Gene Colan. I mean, it's fantastic. I love it. You know, I mean,
Yeah, that was boring. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was
We usually ignore Homer.
I'm just playing. Yeah.
well, actually, if we're going to talk about artists, though, we should bring up their art. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing because people know. art
Yeah,
nowadays.
but we have a shitty host. His name's Don.
Yeah,
And he's not here right now, so
we might replace him.
No.
yeah, let's replace him with Dan.
There you
That
go.
makes more sense.
I am in the driver's seat right here in the corner. This is the top. So
You got
I don't know,
number
where
one
was I
spot,
with that?
So
The
one thing I
comics
did learn
stuff,
is
though.
doing these
Yeah.
draw streams
I don't know,
is
just
a lot of work. Like you're doing 2 draw streams where you do something it's a lot of work, man.
yeah, and you're trying to talk while you're drawing and all that kind of stuff, and it's actually I was thinking about drawing when I came in here today, but I'm like, I guess can I just talk?
Yeah, normally we interview someone who has an active campaign going on, and we try to support the book by,
We'll do
by
fan art.
doing fan art of a character from the book.
Yeah, what I've enjoyed too is because I do pinups and covers and stuff like that. I'm able to push people's books. It's it's a lot more fun and a
Like
lot more
James.
easy. It's a lot easier to push someone else's work than your own, because when you're pushing your own work, it sounds very egotistical. Like, look at my work,
Yeah.
everyone is really great, you know. But if I get like Aaron Lepresti, I can just go to town. I can go buy Wraith of God, check it out. I mean, because I'm a fan, and I'm looking at these covers he's done, like those retro covers, and I'm just like, oh, they're so cool, you know.
Wait, Dan, that's where you failed. What do you mean? You got to talk about your own work like it's everybody else's work. It's like, I'm the greatest.
Well, we leave that.
Well, I
leave
think
that
I-
up to John, right?
Well, we leave
Muhammad
that up to
Ali.
Doug Bacon, but we leave that to Doug Bacon.
Should I do the Muhammad Ali thing?
Do
I
it,
am
do
the
it, do it.
greatest ever lived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's fun to push other people's books and see this thing grow, and see artists. Like, I mean, you guys, you probably got the Wraith of God book.
I
right?
did, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that when I colored that Garbage Man story for
That was
Aaron,
awesome.
that was completely organic, because he was showing these pages, I think, on that show.
Yes, I remember
Marcus,
that. He
another one.
was.
And he's showing these. I'm going, oh my gosh. I said, I want to color those so bad. He goes, well, do you want to? I'm like, yeah, and I did. He goes, well, go ahead, you can color him. So it was like, that's and because he loves the rights and stuff. He loves all that, Captain Stern, all that kind of painterly almost way of coloring and stuff. And so I knew what he wanted. I knew so we were perfect. We were perfect sync. We were in perfect sync to do that.
He's in a pod.
Yeah, and the result was pretty dang good.
Don't think I didn't walk away and didn't hear none of you MFers talking shit about me while I was gone. I heard every
What are friends
damn
for,
word. You
Well,
better
we
be
already
glad
replaced
Dan's
you.
on the show, because I'd be whooping so kind of ass.
Quit interrupting our host.
Yeah,
Dan.
right.
Gone.
Yeah. Who is this?
Oh, this guy. He keeps on showing up.
It's my show now. I'm the captain now.
One of the guys here did the back cover to Wraith of God 1. Who was that?
I don't know. I like the guy.
I think it was Dan. No, wasn't it Dan? Didn't you
Yeah,
do
I
the
think
back cover?
so.
Yeah.
It was Dan.
Yeah. It was something.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
the ticket.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't do any back covers.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did a back cover to
No, Don did the back cover of Wraith of God. Don Edwards.
You're all a bunch of jerks. You know that?
But you know what the problem is? Aaron won't talk to him anymore, so it doesn't matter.
No, he won't.
How much did you pay Aaron to let you do the back cover of Wraith of God?
Man,
Don?
my microphone keeps cutting out. Nothing.
I liked doing the back cover to Kit Carter, though.
I
That was
love
a good
that.
one.
Kit
That was
Carter's
fun.
great.
Oh, yeah, that
If anybody could get Kit Carter was really. I was just going through it the other day. That's an unbelievable comic. It
Yeah,
is
it's beautiful.
absolutely beautiful.
Aaron's, I guess, you know what? Another good female artist is Gil Kane.
Yeah, he doesn't
No,
get credit
if
for
you
it though. Gil Kane is
And I
really
saw.
good.
I'm looking through that book, through that Kit Carter book, and I'm seeing some Gil Kane. I'm seeing some John Romita, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's good stuff. You know? Yeah, that was a fun book. It's a fun read. That's what was great about that book. It wasn't necessarily a serious thing. He kind of had a lot of humor, but it was drawn. It's kind of, it reminded me of the rights and stuff. Like, remember the Hulk versus
I remember
thing,
that. Yeah,
that kind of thing. It's kind of funny, but it's still a good adventure. I really enjoy that kind of comics. A lot of the epic comics. Remember the epic stuff. That Archie Goodwin was in charge of. Archie, I think Archie Goodwin really knew his art and really, was a big fan of Mobius, all that kind of stuff.
Is he the one who brought on the Presti?
I don't know.
I'd be curious.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if Aaron or I went into came into the business first. I think Aaron was
before Aaron.
Yeah, I think I was before Aaron, but not by much. Gary was
like
definitely.
he was
before
still
me.
waiting in the waiting room. I'm just saying from his own stories.
I think it was in animation. I think he was kind of working in film and animation a little bit, or
Right.
something like that. He was in
Mhm.
film school.
He went to USC Film School. That's a big deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. David Williams too was he was in the kind of when I think he was in the Disney stuff and
I am such a huge fan of his work, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his stuff, man. He and Drawn on the Kings and stuff.
Mhm.
Like,
He's unbelievable.
you know, I don't know. You know what? When there's the money's involved, he really kicks it up. Like, I'm like, because sometimes we'll finish something or on the other one when you don't get paid on, you know, the Graybeards, you know, but the Kings one, you know, we're sitting there going, oh man.
Oh, he's just
Some
a
of the stuff is
solid
really
all around. I mean,
Yeah, but the way he does his
Shadow, dude.
foreshortening, like I don't know anybody but Kirby does that foreshortening,
mhm.
and it's all correct.
Yeah, Cohen could
it's
do-
so fast.
Right.
Cohen could do really good foreshortening too, when he wanted to.
That's what kills
That's
me, the
true.
thickness that these guys put the work out. Like Aaron Lepresti, David Williams. I mean, it's just like, bam, there it is. And I'll be watching the King sometimes, and you guys, when you're doing the draw streams, and Aaron will do like 2-3 characters at one time. I'm like, damn.
That garbage,
And he's
that swamp
And
thing he did
I'm just
last
looking
week.
at pencil.
If he was there the whole time,
And it's not
he'd
like
have won.
it's terrible. It's freaking very good quality, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Because I think Aaron is at that point, and I feel that way too. Where if you've been drawing for, I'm coming up on, you know, in a few years, I'm going to be 40 years in the as an illustrator, professional illustrator. You kind of know at a certain point
40
what
years.
you don't. It's like when you're starting off, you do a lot of stinkers, and then you start to do less stinkers and less stinkers. Now I'm at the point where I don't do stinkers as much as every once in a while I'll do a bomb, some bombs, you know, but I pretty much know what I'm doing now.
Do you
know what I
have
mean?
a favorite work of yours? A favorite
favorite
work
what?
that you've done? Like something you look at and like, God, that's the best thing I've ever done.
The last one.
I kind of like that a few of those cards that I did at Marvel, I thought those were pretty cool. But actually, I think the stuff I'm doing now, like the stuff I'm doing for
Yeah,
Comics
dude, your
Gate is
cash
like,
grab cover, get at it.
yeah,
Right.
that was
Get out.
that's
The Chrissy
I
Mayer
could have done
post.
that.
That's beautiful, dude.
I don't know what happened. I don't think I could have done that
The
a couple years
Chrissy
ago.
Mayer post
I've been
was
just really
spectacular. I mean, they didn't look
Exactly.
they didn't look that good in real life.
yeah. Well, that's the idea when you're doing a caricature is you want to get them so their best self sort of thing, you know.
And you
Mhm.
So,
wow.
Do you have a piece that you remember that's your worst that you freaking hated and you can't get it out of your head?
well, I think the first issue of Cloak and Dagger when I was not into it, I think there's some pretty crappy. That's my crappiest comic book work.
Pull it up.
Absolutely.
Let's
Somebody
look at
thought
it.
that could be a
Let's really
possible
see what he's
host.
talking
What the heck?
James has probably got the omnibus somewhere, don't you, James?
Autograph.
Cloak and Dagger? No,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't buy Cloak and Dagger.
Oh my God! Stop the.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just there's a few panels where I just like, oh, they're so bad.
Yeah, but that's
They're
a
just
hard
not-
book to
there's
draw
no
because it's
dynamic
all
in it.
urban. It's all those buildings. Nobody wants to draw that many buildings. Maybe
Yeah.
Duck.
Hey Dan, I have to commend you for that really fabulous femback cover you did too.
Dude,
It
for
looks
real.
great for Apex
Oh,
Comics.
right. Yeah.
Yes, I
That's a great cover.
Man, it was fun drawing his.
Yeah, I tell you, like,
Yeah, Apex is a good guy.
yeah, well, you know, that's what's fun about. I mean, a lot of these characters I've drawn. I really liked the Black Terror.
Oh, yeah,
cover
that was
I did.
nice.
That might be one. That probably might be one of my favorites. You know.
You did a really
Yeah,
nice
I
cover
should look
for
at
Private American too.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I think that was not my favorite, but
I think I've got one of your Cloak and Dagger books.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, pull it
I
up.
had all the comics.
I did.
Strange Tales
Oh, here
or
we go. Here we go.
Strange Tales or
Hold up,
the
come on,
Did you do
regular
number
series.
2?
1 and 2 I did.
I've got that one.
Yeah, that's not my cover, but yeah, that's Red Belt
Yeah,
Blevins.
I've got that book. I was a big fan of the Blevins artwork on the title.
Oh, I like Blevins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your phone,
cool.
bro. 30.
Yeah,
To the bathroom.
it's kind of funny when I think back to Shadow Masters, and I remember Carl Potts asking me what inker I wanted, and I said Tom Palmer. He goes, "Oh, he'll just overpower your work and all that kind of stuff."
Yeah.
And I thought that's the point.
How did you like Carl
That's-
Potts?
That's what I want.
I want a guy to finish my work for me.
How did you like Carl Potts to work with? I
He's
met
very
him
nice.
officially at Heroes Con, not last year, year before, but I had worked with his wife at an art store. I worked at an art store years ago in the early to mid 90s, and she was the framer, and he used to come in, but like you never really saw him. Like I see him for 5 minutes, everybody's ready to go home.
They were never in
The world was very small. But he was really
I heard that Carl Potts created that Jim Lee guy.
Yeah, he was. We were sort of. Jim Lee came in just before I did, and then he was working on Alpha Flight. I think Jim Lee actually turned down Shadow Masters.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
And
Ironically,
I got
that
it.
was a good idea.
So, thanks, Jim. But I was Carl asked me, "Do you want to do this?" And I'm like, "It's his story. He hired me. How could I not turn? I'm grateful. I'll do his story for him, of course. It's like I was just overwhelmed with gratitude just to be working at Marvel. Period.
No, Carl, I don't want to do it. I'm going to go on and go.
Somebody's gonna pay me to draw? Hell
But
yeah!
he's
Let's do it.
Carl Potts is a great artist in his own
And then I'm
right.
going to do
He's a pretty good
cover,
artist. Yeah.
Cash grab.
Yeah, he did a lot of Alien Legion.
Yeah. That's a comic book.
I love that book,
Guys.
yeah.
Do you remember
That's
that?
a deep cut right there.
I remember it was a thing, but I don't remember too much about it.
Oh yeah, I had all. I
The
love
artist
the
Frank,
Alien Legion.
how do you say the last name? Frank
Sirocco.
Rocco. Yeah, he was so good on that. He was perfect fit for that. I can't believe they haven't made talk about a Netflix or something, movie. Wouldn't that be the best film? I mean, that would be so cool, man. That Sagar, that character with the snake
Now that
body.
they had the
that
CGI,
was
they really could do it upright too.
I know it'd be so dang cool. So, and it was. I think there's always a lot of talk about that happening. It just never came together, But you're right. Now with CG, it might be a little cheaper. Might be able to pull that off a little bit easier, So yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm going to change the channel.
Yeah, I liked all the epic stuff, but I mean, it's like heavy metal. With those anthologies, it's a hit and miss. Some of it kind of
What'd you
stunk.
think of the Havoc Wolverine meltdown?
Oh, the one Jay
Yeah,
or
with
something,
With
the painted one?
Kent Williams.
It's like Kent Williams. Okay, yeah, I thought it was really good. I really liked it a lot. It was really interesting. It was very artsy kind of approach, and
I think he definitely
Yeah.
modeled Havoc after James Dean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have to look at it again. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I just remember liking it was Wolverine was pretty funky. So yeah, it was cool. Very cool. So I remember reading a lot of when I approached comics because I really wanted to draw comics. So like all the comics that I bought, I picked them off the shelf for the art, really for the art, almost like I was. And I remember when I had only 10 comics to my name when I was young, and I referred to them as my art lessons. That's how serious I was about drawing comics. I wanted to draw. And every one of these, so the comics that I had, like one of the first comics I ever had was Marvel Masterpieces with by Buscema with Silver Surfer versus Thor.
Oh wow!
And that to this day, it's just a fantastic book. I mean, just artistically, it's just
one of the greatest comics of all time.
Yes,
It really
yes,
considered
it's
that.
so and so that's my first exposure. And then I remember had Gil Kane was another strong influence. I remember all the you guys. I don't know if you remember the Starhawk series he did for the newspaper.
Kevin Wolf is reposting. I have a trade of Starhawks. In the back, I have it signed by Gil Kane.
I got a trade. Yeah, I got a trade, but I also remember I was a paper boy, and I would every day or Sundays too
Steal somebody's paper.
No, I'd be in the paper shop whenever you picked up your papers,
Mhm.
and before I delivered them, I had to open that up and read
Nice.
it. And we always had an extra copy for ourselves.
Yeah, I have a trade of that.
but
And
I,
there's a guy who's reposting that every day. This guy, Kevin Wolf, he does all the strips. Roy Crane and Spider-Man by Romita, and he's just started Gil Kane a couple of weeks ago.
Kevin Wolf is awesome,
Gil
man. He
Kane-
keeps on reminding me of those.
Yeah, he really is
classics.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gil Kane, I think it's the same with actually for me. My first exposure to Kirby and Steve Ditko was in those reprints in the paperback form. So they all took a really really huge reduction in size, which made him look a little more realistic, a little more same with Gil Kane. So I think I really became fans of that stuff at their, because I remember when I first then saw Ditko stuff large in a comic book, I'm like, it doesn't look as good, or even Kirby's, his Captain America stuff. But yeah, and Kane was one of those guys where because he has that very kind of, it's not the most, I would say not the most beautiful line, but when that gets reduced down to a smaller size, it looks really, really sharp and looks really good. And that was the case of the Starhawks comic strip.
Nice.
So cool. If those are probably all faded, he probably inked them with felt pen.
Yeah, I don't know. Was he known to do that?
Felt pens, yeah.
Sell paybacks.
Yeah. I have a Heart of Juliet Jones stuff too. Stan Drake. I'm a big fan of Stan Drake.
So Don, did you want to say hi to the chat?
No.
Don, do you want to say hi to our guests?
Don, can we
Those
get Michael on?
No.
Or are you full?
Is he not on? Yeah,
Well, he was just saying he was trying, and he thought it was full.
No, he can come on. I haven't seen him pop in. I didn't hear anything.
All right. Well, I'll text him real quick.
Do we want to show any artwork, or is
Dan,
Don
I want
going
to share with you.
complain about it?
What do you
Hey,
think
Dan, I
this is?
wanted
A
to share
drawing
with you,
show?
Yeah, right.
My Thembat piece that
You want to show some of this artwork, Don,
man.
or you're not beginning us anymore either?
Dude, just show your stuff. Come on. I gotta bring the dad in front of Dan. What are you doing?
You see the grief we give him, Dan?
I like that, man.
Nice.
It's
Dude,
You're
that
on,
is
Dan, so I'll have
beautiful.
to tell Red Sonja.
What a great,
What's up,
that's a
Dan?
great job, Marcus.
Thank you, Doug. I really
Fred.
appreciate that, actually.
That's awesome.
Very,
so
very
I
good.
think they're blowing up on X.
Ooh,
1.5 million
Ooh,
views. That's what I saw.
I don't know if I
Congrats,
ink it
Wells.
all tonight. Not with this monster.
What's up, birthday?
That's the va-va-voom.
Derek, how's it going? Hey, Don, can you make me big so I can share this with
Get the magazine and make it.
Oh, very cool.
You're going around the room. Look at
Nice.
Like
that.
right
Come on,
here.
Don.
You
Oh,
guys are doing work here. Man.
hold on.
That's like right here.
on.
That
Thembat.
is
Nice.
Thembat. Here you go.
Don't poke your eye out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly. Don't poke your eye
Where are
out.
the bees?
You're not my supervisor.
James, you want to show yourself off real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, everybody, it's Rose.
Nice. Great job, James.
Man, look at those tennis.
Is that Rogue?
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
play tennis back at
Are
Of
we
course.
not surprised? No.
motorboat.
No, but I'm not criticizing him for it either. Don. James is my friend.
Hank, you want to?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me
Tanking that up.
zoom out here.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
oh. Is that part of Neon Revenant,
Nope.
or is that Scalpel Zero,
Nope.
or your game?
Just
It's your game,
just
right?
some chick in a cockpit.
Hey, ooh, I love having chicks on my cockpit.
Oh, God.
Is that digital?
Yeah,
That's
digital.
right?
Yeah.
Now, do you you could change it to blue or red? You prefer red?
Red's just real easy for the audience to see. I actually rather work in blue.
Yeah, because I was going to say that too, because the red is a actual darker on the grayscale,
Yeah.
I think, and and so you want to be able to see as much as you can, you know.
Right, and it's all chicken scratched in, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna grab my little Millie pen and go have fun with it.
Nice, Don.
I like the teardrop.
I'm not taking it down until somebody says it either sucks or it's great.
It sucks or it's
Well, I
great.
mean, it is
I
pretty
just
bad.
said it looked nice, Don.
Wait, she sucks? What?
Hold on,
She's
leave it
in the
up.
contract.
She's in that
Almost
suck
done.
position now.
Almost done. Almost done, Don. Just one more second.
I'm just looking up there.
Ruined.
Trying to finish up these buildings in the back.
You and the freaking buildings, man.
You got to work on these buildings.
You're focusing on the wrong
Hey,
thing.
Duck, if I get
Yeah,
comic,
the buildings.
Hey, Duck, if I get an urban comic, I'll do the figures and I'll pay you to do the buildings. Jeez Louise.
You probably
You're so good at them.
I'm gonna charge $1,000 per page.
There you go. Well, then I'm gonna
Hey,
have
Doug,
to go to
I'm
Tank's
gonna
house.
make
and
a
call them.
comic with a bunch of retards in it. Can I get you to draw the faces, Doug?
Oh yeah. What's wrong with my faces?
above the cockpit.
They're retarded.
Oh my god.
Man.
Dan, do you have a
I'm just
book
messing
you're
with you,
gonna do?
Doug. Just messing with you, Doug.
I'm even using the mirror.
Oh,
It makes sense now.
it all comes together.
She's retarded. Shit.
Don't normally behave.
So what's your
this way.
guys' favorite? Who are your favorite artists?
Man, I got so many.
Bernie Wrightson's one of mine.
Yep, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, no, I love Bernie's work.
This guy's
Let
pretty
me
good.
see
I like
Dan
this.
Lawlis.
I would have to break them up into categories.
Yeah, I'm looking for my name. You know,
Dan Lawlis is amazing. I
who's
love
your
his
favorite
work.
artist?
This guy's all right.
Right.
Well,
Well, I
I don't
already
know if
said
you
I have one of
remember.
your comics.
I don't know if you remember Dan
My favorite is Dan Lawlis. Though. He's my favorite.
when
artist of all
I got
time.
you to critique one of
Thank you very
my
much.
cables back in the day.
Really?
Back in the
Mhm.
day.
Weapon X, is that the Barry Windsor Smith one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good series, wasn't it? Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when you look at Barry. When he started off like Conan, some of that Conan stuff
Yes.
isn't all that great,
It's
really.
not- yeah. Yeah.
But,
it's like,
man,
it's the Barry in this. It
You know,
looks.
and then some of the stuff he did for Epic, it was wild, man. He just, that's some of the things I would love to see in comics that kind of aren't there. I would love to see people doing some Michael Kaluta style work. Charles
Oh,
Vess,
this is good.
Charles,
This is
a little
awesome.
more, bringing in a little more lush illustration to the comic scene. That I think Archie Goodwin saw those guys and let them do their thing, and that was part of that Epic stuff. And it was kind of cool. Like all of a sudden you could see, hey, there's something there. I think probably the equivalent, the modern equivalent would be Kenneth Rocafort. Now.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
You know,
Kenneth
now
is
that-
different.
now that
It's
those
on a whole
comics-
other level.
The Marvel and DC have to be able to publish. They can now publish all this stuff, and it can be printed really well. They all have crappy artists, except for a couple, and
Yeah.
they're not printing anything. They're not, they're going out to other,
Hey,
they're not publishing.
I'm
anything
asking this
anymore.
question real quick. Maybe Dan knows, but how does Barry Windsor Smith get this inking line quality? I know he's known for using an actual like English fountain pen of some kind, but like nobody else repeats this type of line work, like the ink style. Is it a particular like fountain pen? I heard he was using a
I have
certain.
You got it from the Lady in the Lake.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Lady
You know
in
the best
Lake.
guy to
Oh,
ask. The best guy to ask
Who's
is
that?
Gary Martin.
Oh yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary.
Ooh, Gary.
'Cause that guy he knows from looking at something, whether it's brush, pen, he can tell.
Right. Yeah. Well, I know he's not using a brush on all of it. Maybe some of it, but like this stuff, I know he's using some kind of fountain pen.
I remember when they brought it back. And
I read an article that he wrote or somebody talked about he's got this really old fountain pen that he uses that has it's refillable, but it's like a LeBlanc. It's like a $500 pen or some crap like that.
Oh, a Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
Sounds very snobby.
They are snobby.
Yeah, well, and just like Barry Windsor Smith, right? That's the way he kind of is.
Oh,
Isn't
I have $500 Les Blanc.
he? I have this $1,000 pen made entirely of gold and Spanish women. I don't know,
All right.
leather.
Where's my pen?
Moving on.
All right.
Um,
All right.
Duck, did you ever get that Machine Man that they did? That Barry Windsor Smith did?
That was awesome.
Oh no, but I got my you know what turned me on to Barry Windsor Smith was Uncanny X-Men number 205 or 207.
Oh yeah, the one.
It's like
with
Wolverine
Storm and that other
versus
guy. Yeah.
Lady Deathstrike. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
How many times
Just
he
the
went
cover.
cross-eyed doing Machine Man?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, all the wires and stuff. That was just amazing.
You guys, what do you think of this guy? Isn't talked about it as much, but I really always loved his work. Bill Reinhold.
I love Bill Reinhold. I loved his work on Badger. And
I
Punisher.
got introduced to him and Mike Barron on Badger. I
Oh,
loved
not
Badger.
yeah. Oh, now I remember. Yeah,
But Reinhold is
that
really
it
good.
was so clean and tight
Yep.
and tough. Yeah.
Yeah, good, solid anatomy, great storytelling. And Bill is a heck of a nice
totally
guy,
agree.
If you ever meet him.
I never meet. He was on Andy interviewed him one day, and he really came off as a really nice guy.
Yep, definitely is. Yep. Another person I'm a huge fan of is Dan Barrington.
Yeah, dude, your style
his
reminds
work.
a lot.
Yeah, back when I was at Marvel and we were doing those cards, and it's like I'm looking. The only other guy I really kind of really liked a lot, connected with it, was his work. I thought we're similar and we're approaching it similarly, not the same, but we had a similar feel. But I got to finally draw. He came on Graybeards.
Oh, I remember that. He was
Oh, and I
great.
missed it. Oh shit.
And it was so good. I have to admit, it was a little embarrassing. I was like gushing.
You know, the amazing thing about all these CG and these YouTube, you feel like it's like always a happen. It's like an online convention, like every day.
Dan, how long
Yeah.
you on Graybeards?
I don't know now. Is it a year?
Mhm.
Maybe I don't know.
Well, I'm going on the Graybeards first, yeah.
I think it's been longer than a year now.
Maybe. Yeah. Gosh, it's so weird how time. Anyways, he was on the show. I'm embarrassing myself. These guys are kind of laughing at me afterwards, but I didn't care. You know, I don't care. I think I love his work, and I'm gonna say so. You know, but yeah. So I love his his painterly stuff, and that's what I want to see in comics more. I want to see, because that stuff may take a little longer to do now that we have this the Comics Gate and the crowdfunding thing. There may be people who are tempted to take that plunge, and it's great because I think it's great about the crowdfunding thing. It's such a better system is that you find out up front how much money you have to work with. So if you can't collect any money, you got to check that thing out pretty fast. But because in other words, it doesn't break you. It could break you financially. You work on something for a couple of years, then you try to put it out and it doesn't sell. You just it's a disaster, and so it's such a better thing for the artist, and that means it's better for the consumer. We're going to get better comics, so that's why I just can't believe how great it is. But I'd love to see something like Art Adams do.
Oh, that would be
or
awesome.
something
He
like that.
He'd be incredibly successful.
Are you kidding me?
People like
he did
Caleb
do
would
one.
go gaga over that.
Art Adams, no, yeah, Art Adams did one.
He did?
Yeah, I've got the book right over here.
Yeah, but it might be a sketchbook, not like a comic book. Right?
We're talking like original.
Okay, no.
Dude, check this out. Here's some Bill Reinhold.
Good grief.
Yeah, he did. Art Adams did
Look
a
at that.
Kickstarter.
It's solid stuff. It's rock solid stuff.
Look at those buildings, man.
Great storytelling.
It's like I could just fall into it.
You sure?
But no, Art Adams did a Kickstarter last year.
I thought that was for like a sketchbook though.
It's an art
Yeah.
book, but it's still his stuff.
So cool.
That's true. You're right.
That's a great Batman in the background too.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It's funny. People said, "Hey, Dan, you gonna do a sketchbook?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to do a sketchbook. I want to tell stories."
Well, see,
Yeah.
I remember talking with you about that because you had just done the pinup for me, and I asked you straight up, "Are you want to do more pinups?" Or you were like, "No, I want to do a full book." And I was like, I sat there and I was thinking, what can I come up with for him to do a full book? Because I was looking at your artwork and I was thinking, what could it be to do something? I was thinking more of like a dark fantasy D&D type thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have written a book. I have sketched it out. I have it all mapped out. I've lettered it all. I just have to finish it and do it. But it's a Conan type character. But it's I've tried. It's so crazy. This is the thing is I've done the first 5 pages like 5 times each, and I do it and I scrap it, and I just like because it's just I can't explain it. Just to me when I know when it's ready to go. And it's gonna go. It's like it builds up like a dam, and then it just goes. I know it's gonna when it goes, But I got to commit to a style. At first, I was gonna paint it. I started painting the whole thing. Then I'm going back. It started with just a comic style. But I did too much coloring on it. I think now I think I'm gonna approach it in a more traditional comic book way, like line art colored. Not so painted because the painterly stuff. I mean, again, I was talking about, the Kaluta and the Barry Windsor Smith and those guys, Charles Vess, that decorative sort of, how when it's not realism, it's you get the colors playing against each other, more flat colors. And I like that. So I want that decorative kind of style,
right.
Esteban Maroto, that we talked about earlier, just that. I love the decorative line art, that sort of thing. So that's what I'm going to try to approach it as. I did a cover for Chuck Dixon for a Conan novel that he wrote,
nice.
And I really, really liked it. I think that's the style I'm going to probably go with in the comic. So yeah, that's that. By the way, that really sucked because I was like, I tried to get a cover from Marvel, and when Marvel had Conan and stuff, and I was like, oh darn, again, I blacklisted, I know. But then Chuck came along and goes, Dan, do you want to do a Conan cover? Like, yeah, woo, screw you, everybody, and then he didn't publish it, and I had to really fight to get paid too. It's like I had to contact Chuck to contact Vox Day, who wasn't paying me, and Chuck made it happen, but it's like I was just like, it was so frustrating. I'm like, finally, after 30 years, I got another Conan cover. And it wasn't being published. It was so annoying. So, but anyways, this is where, again, get back to crowdfunding. When you've got your own character, you can control it all yourself. You decide if it's going to be printed at all. You're the one to decide if it's going to print. Nobody else. If it's a success, you keep the success of any merchandising, your success. I think that's one of the reasons you don't see anything at Marvel and DC, any new characters, because no one's stupid enough to give them their best ideas and watch it go on to
have
who
it
created
taken away from
Thanos.
Well, if you talk to even the new artists today, they say the same thing. They're not going to give anything to Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing I always point out.
Wants to be the next Jack Kirby, or Steve Ditko.
Well, I mean, you can go closer to that when Jim Lee did Omega Red. He automatically lost that to Marvel.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, who's the guy who created Thanos? Who's that? Star-Lord, Jim Starlin. Yeah. So I don't think he made much money from that. Now DC's better apparently. Ethan Getz and Graham Nolan, they're getting residuals for characters that they created, but they had to fight for that stuff, I think, and make sure they were in the program. Marvel doesn't give you shit, so it's like if you create something like Venom, I don't know if Todd gets any. I don't think he gets any money from that. I think.
But Todd's getting his revenge for the toy line, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's doing fine. It's great.
Really
I think Rob Liefeld, they finally coughed up some money for him with Deadpool, but it's the companies almost have to be ashamed into it. It's awful. You don't want to work for these companies because initially before you were like, hey, if I work at Marvel, I can get seen by a lot of people, and then I can launch my crowdfunder after. But the print runs are so low now. No, you're not getting seen by anybody. You know, so you're getting paid peanuts, you're not getting seen by anybody, and so why work? Why give them your ideas? Why not just you can print it now? You can you can own your own character. There's no reason to stop you
If
except
you're even
you.
halfway good,
That's
they
the
try to lock you in on a friggin' exclusive contract so you can't do shit anywhere else.
yeah. If they pay you okay, then fine. But I think Dave Finch is still doing pretty good. Money wise.
Well, he,
So there's a few guys, a few
well,
rock stars.
he's
That
been
are,
talking about doing something independent, but he says he's keeping it quiet for right now.
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be great to see him launch
Ooh,
his own book. And what was it even Rob Liefeld's talking about this, just kind of floating it out there, going direct to customers.
Finch is doing that thing with Kirkman now.
Yeah, that Skin Breaker, I believe it is.
5
Yep.
years working on that. Let's see, they did every page twice up, so that's why.
What is the subject that he's? Is
So the
it
fantasy book.
Inbreaker?
I think I have a picture of it on my phone.
It's called Black Badge.
Shut up, dude. No, I mean, he was talking about it on his show not too
Here,
long
I have
ago.
a picture of it right here.
I think it was okay, cool. The Rob Liefeld podcast. Yeah, and the pencils on this thing, the line work is insane, dude. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good. That's so good, man.
Yep.
And Finch was so modest about it too when he was talking about it. He's like, I do what I can. Yeah, nah, Finch it.
He's so mild mannered and
That's okay.
I'm a fan of black and white
Rob's
comics.
fanboying out there, but I love your work. You're Rob's all excited, bouncing off the fucking screen and everything, and Dave's like, well, it's okay.
yeah. I did that one cover just recently for Rob for Evangeline. They had it was a really limited release. Rob is interesting to work with. I'll just say that.
A little excited.
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say it.
Okay, once you criminal.
I was able to deal with him though. I'm a professional. I was like, okay, but you just gotta be prepared.
Be prepared, Tuck, when you work with Rob.
Yeah, he's interesting. So. But I like him too. I mean, I love that when he's talking and you can tell how much he loves comics. He's so enthusiastic. He goes nuts. He's just that's pretty fun.
Why can't I remember?
Yeah, he loves comics. That's for sure.
Yeah.
God,
So I was fun. That was great to do something for him. I'm happy to do that. So, but it was really limited. It was one of those convention release covers. I don't even have a cover. I asked him. I said, "Can you get me a cover?" Like, I look online. I don't see any available for sale. I don't.
Probably the best. Anytime he does one of those rare covered things, it's going to be on his Whatnot store, and you have to have his app. That's why I get some of my stuff.
You own that cover, James?
No, I do not. I've got Brian Denham's Violator versus Punish versus Bedrock covers.
Oh, that's right.
I have Rob's Hawkman covers, and I have some of his Deadpool artwork too.
I used to have original artwork, but I had to sell it.
So out of all the only people I'm missing out of the original artist for Image that formed is I don't have anything from Jim Valentino. No, I take it back. I do have Jim Valentino. I got a bunch of his stuff. It's Eric. I don't have anything from Eric Larson. I don't have anything from Todd.
You really want anything from Eric Larson?
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, I'd like to have. Let's say I have artwork from all the founders.
That's a good question.
I would love to have that. Because I've got Jim, I've got Mark, I've got Rob, I've got Valentino. So I'm missing Welsh, I'm missing Todd, and I'm missing Eric.
I sat near Eric Larson once at a convention, and some poor kid came up with his portfolio, and He just destroyed the guy. I told him, in essence, never to be an artist again. It was awful.
Oh, he must have
Oh my
gone to the
God.
Neil Adams school of how to look at portfolios.
No, he's just a dick.
There's no reason.
You never seen
There's
Neil
nothing wrong
Adams
with giving an honest critique, but you don't need to be a dick about it.
Yeah. Well, there's a way to do a critique and to do it right. So you actually inspire the artist rather than crush their spirit. And that is, you first look for the good stuff in it. Look for what's good, because there's always something good you can find in it. And then you go for what they could fix or change or suggest things that different directions they could do. And then it's palatable. It's like but you got to do it that way. Otherwise, because when you create a work of art, even for me, it's like I'm drawing something. Somebody says something it hurts. It sucks sometimes when someone rips into your stuff. So it's like, although that's the tradition I grew up in, more about you put your drawing on the wall.
Too.
Don't show it to Gary. Gary will kill you.
Dude, I've shown my work to people. I've survived. I think I'll be okay. I mean, I've never been torched by Eric Larson.
I have.
There's always a future there.
I've had worse.
Yeah.
There's always a chance.
But not many.
I like the Savage Dragon a little bit, I think, but I don't think I'm not a big fan.
The way I've always
grown
said
up to
about
be.
Eric is real simple. There is the artwork he did before his house fire and the artwork he's done after his house fire. And there's a difference.
Yeah.
And you can see it because,
But good or bad?
It's not as good as it was. And I think what happened was because he lost so much artwork in that fire, and he lost all of his Spider-Man artwork. All the Spider-Man he did and everything gone. It all went up in the floor.
Yeah, that really.
So I just think
think
part of his heart just got ripped out of him, and that's why he's like now because he lost so much stuff. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying that's what I see.
You think it
Yeah,
kind of broke him a
I
little
really
bit?
do. Because I think he had done like the first 25 issues of Savage Dragon. So all that Savage Dragon artwork and all the Spider-Man artwork he had done and everything he did for Marvel was all gone. He lost it all.
Jeez, I knew there was a fire, but
It was bad. It was a bad fire.
You think too about how much money actually that was going up.
But I will say this: I actually got to see him do a commission at a show, and he's fast. If you have not, I mean, he did a Spider-Man commission with background on it, and I bet it didn't take him more than 3 hours to do it, and that was with inks.
He's got a weird way he holds his pencil.
But people say I'm a little fast and stuff, but he was. I mean, I was just sitting floored.
I wish I was fast. Shit.
I mean, he's probably the guy I could say that he could probably push out 4 pages a day. Just by how fast he was back then.
Well, I can go fast.
But I mean, he would go over it with inks too, and that was what got me. I was just like, wow.
Well, I find the more you know, the more knowledge you have, the slower you go.
Really?
Yeah, because you know more, you're putting more in your work.
I would have thought it'd been the opposite.
Mm-mm. When you're a little kid, you could knock stuff out. You don't know what's going on.
Now I'll tell you, somebody whose artwork I really love to look at is Jim Ballant.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ballant,
He's a
Catwoman.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
He also did. He does Tarot of the
Oh,
Witch.
it's here.
Michael Ortiz, Dan Lawlis. Dan Lawlis, Michael Ortiz, co-created Arachnid, big hit from the 90s.
What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Uh-oh. We having audio issues?
I think he may.
You tried a bigger hammer.
So, have you guys seen anything from Jeff Darrow in a while?
Nothing.
No.
Well, yeah, he did the that Shaolin Cowboy. I think he did like a sequel to that book within the last couple of years, but like nothing really recent.
Did he help with the Matrix storyboards at all, or was that all?
I
Steve?
believe so.
See, to me that's a waste. Don't do. You shouldn't be doing storyboards if you can draw like you can draw. You should be doing finished work. You know. He did it. No, he did the Big Guy Runs
Yeah.
stuff, right?
And then he did
Yeah, that's my
other
I
stuff
love
with Frank Miller, that Legend line of books.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
What was it? Hard Boiled. That's what I was thinking of.
Well, Hard Boiled, yeah, it's fantastic stuff.
I go
Oh my
cross-eyed
gosh.
just looking at the detail in the book. I can only imagine what he did making it.
Yeah, it's just extraordinary detail and imagination too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I want to see these guys do crowdfunders. That'd be so cool. He'd be great. Finch would be great.
Okay, Darrow's definitely one that subscribes to the European method of comic making.
Yeah, and he should. That's the thing. He should. And I feel too like with these comics, if you're charging $25 on a comic book, you better put
it's
some
gotta
work
have
into
some
it.
meat to it, man.
Yeah, because it's like otherwise you're ripping the consumer off. It's like you want to give them the best deal possible, your best work. It should be your best work. That's the. I think that's the ideal.
I don't think that some of these consumers really understand exactly what you're talking about. The best work. They just want it out. I think
That's
a
why I
problem.
put off crowdfunding my stuff, man. Because what I was doing at the time, plus I was super distracted with my everyday bullshit. I didn't feel it was my best that I could give the customers my best. So I'm like, you know what? I'm nobody just yet. I'm just gonna go back, do my thing, do it later.
Marcus, do you think that they don't know what good
I
artwork
think
is?
that these comic people, I think the backers, even the good backers, they really want the comics monthly or bi-monthly, and then when they have to wait, they get upset.
Yeah, but they don't realize it takes time to
They don't think it. They don't intellectually. They know.
They don't care.
You could tell them, but they don't really know it. They don't do it, and they just see. Well, all these great comics came out monthly. We never had to wait. I mean, they did wait for Image and other books and Dark Knight and all those books, but nobody really remembers that, right?
Yeah, but they
just
didn't
think,
have.
well, Jack Kirby could have done it every month. Look what he did. How come this guy
Well,
can't?
he did do it all by himself.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, when you look at great comics made by Jack Kirby or Walt Simonson, guys like that, they were great books, but they were somewhat simplistic in their style. It wasn't highly complicated stuff. You know what I'm saying? As far as just the amount of line work in it or something like that. So it's like, yeah, you can do monthly books and stuff, but a lot of those books they weren't all that great. They weren't $25 books. You know what I'm saying? They're $5 books, in my opinion.
That's why.
And it's great to have them there, but it's if you really are honest, go back and look at all the comic books that you had when you were a kid. Look at the artwork. A lot of it's kind of chucked out. So it's not like would call it.
Oh, I
great
agree
work,
with you, but right, but a lot of these fans don't really realize.
Like I said, are they really fans though?
Well, that's another.
No, I'm being serious. Like, do they really understand, like a true fan would, what goes into making a good comic book?
No.
Well, most average people do not know that. I mean, they're not. And when it comes to buying comic books, they're going to be like, well, I'm going to go with Batman. I'm going to go with this. I'll go in and pay, and it'll be out next month. Then they get into an independent. They're like going, why does it take 6 months? Well, here's the reason why. They're like going, well,
And the guy's doing it all by himself.
Yeah.
And at that point, they're like, well, you know what? I'll just stay with the big guys. I don't get my story.
They really don't care about the all by himself.
That's what I'm saying. It's just one of those things.
Yep.
Do you guys know who Dennis Berger is? He's a shop owner.
Is he the one that's up in New that made that video?
He's made a number of videos.
I'm talking about the one where he rips into how bad the comics have gotten.
I don't
He's
know
got a YouTube channel.
If he did.
Isn't he in New York?
No, he's in Michigan,
I
Livonia,
was thinking
Michigan.
somebody else.
Got kind of like a jacked up face. like jaw teeth.
He's a little heavy set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm
He's got a big
actually,
beard.
I think I'm.
I think I know.
He's got a beard.
I was thinking of the same guy James
Anyways,
was. I thought
my
he was
point
from New York.
My point is that he is a shop owner, comic shop owner for, he's been selling comics for, I think he's my age or something, for 30 years or something. And his shop now, it's first off, it's location. He's in a mall, and that's where he gets foot traffic. Nice. A lot of comic shops have, but he has had his best years lately, according to his videos that he's making. He's all selling back issues only.
Yeah.
He doesn't buy any new comics.
There's a lot of people saying that online too.
That's what everybody's saying on the thing. Is it's all back issues.
Yep, because he can't make any money off of the new ones.
Crap.
But there's so much back issues. I mean, when you think about it, like if you wanted to right now to read the comics, you couldn't. There's too many out there that you would never finish, and they're so expensive. You would go broke trying to buy the comics, even if they're not that expensive. Just imagine reading the entire Spider-Man run or something like that. It's a lot. It's a lot of comics
too.
So,
see, when I started collecting comic books, I decided I wanted the whole set. So I tried to go back as far as I could to get them, and then it got way too expensive. But this is back, early '90s when I started doing it. So I've got like my X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. I have a complete set all the way up to number 465.
Wow.
So I've got a complete set.
And your address is.
and then
You still haven't posted your address, dude.
But and so like with the page of comics and Batman, my Batman collection goes all the way back to 1949.
So
What?
Duck, we have to know when he works too. We need to know his schedule.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
Well,
you just write that down.
It's
Yeah.
like, and then when the Image came out, like Spawn, I've got every Spawn issue. I bought all of his off the shelf. So I've got that. And, there's
Oh
certain.
yeah, I got every Vatican City.
So do I. I got one graded.
Well, I was always into artists more than
I didn't
titles.
think it was a good book. I actually enjoyed Vatican City.
I didn't.
Yeah, me too.
I just hope they add some more to it because they just left it with a cliffhanger.
I thought it was fine, and I was highly satisfied with how they left it because I like that leaving you with your
What's next?
yeah. I love that feeling, and I hate it when the sequel comes out and it ruins it. It ruins the whole story.
You know what Vatican City reminded me of?
What's that?
To finish
Trinity Blood.
The what?
Trinity Blood.
Which one was that?
Hold on. I guess it's over here.
Pull it out.
now is that one drawn by?
It looked
Narwhal?
unfinished to
Yeah,
me.
that's an Narwhal book.
Talking about this one.
Make it big.
Oh, get that weavery off of here.
Nice.
Okay, this
Freak
one.
anger.
So
Get out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, I bought his Spellbound.
No, it's a manga.
Manger.
What are you talking about, Dan?
Narwhal.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, it's a manga. But yeah, no, it's got a lot of similarities with Trinity Blood.
Awesome.
I mean, they're two. I mean, you can tell two different stories, but there's a lot of similarities between the two, especially with dealing with the church and everything, and with the vampires and stuff.
Well, I had a lot of fun with that
Hey,
Vatican City.
There's Katie did in the chat. Hey, Katie.
I met Narwhal.
I got no problem with Norwal. I just didn't like the book.
Which one?
The what do you call it? The one they were just talking.
City.
Yeah,
Vatican City. Yeah.
Art or storytelling or what did you not like?
I didn't like any of it. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the art. It just looked too. It didn't look like.
Tucker, you
Don
gonna be
is not necessarily what we refer to as a reader.
Okay.
Duck, are you going to be on next week after this blasphemy?
It's fine.
It just didn't for me, man. They don't all do it.
Well, that's the beauty of us. We can disagree and still get along.
No, not really. I can't fucking stand you. I think you suck.
Well, that's not true. We got what the truth was this week.
So who goes to the comic shop and still buying new comics?
I'll go.
I do.
I go occasionally when I have time, but since I started making comics, I don't really have a lot of time to read anymore.
But
I'll tell you the last thing that I
What
got.
are you seeing out there? What do you like? What's out there?
Ghost
last
Ghost
thing I
Pepper, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I still haven't read it yet. I got it, but I still haven't read it.
Is that the Jeff Johns book?
No, it's Italian.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to look at it.
You know what's great is finding these local comic shops where you know the late 80s, early 90s are not popular anymore, and you go and find like Jim Lee's X-Men run, you know, for like $5 each or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, because they printed a gazillion.
Yeah,
of them.
Well,
I'm
no,
talking
not
exclusively-
I mean Uncanny X-Men, not the X-Men one.
Oh,
I'm
the
almost
original run.
exclusively
Yeah.
indie and
Mhm.
back issue books now.
Right, like 248 through whatever.
What do you want?
I think what was it, Hyde Street?
Come on, get up here.
The one Denny Meeky is inking right now. It's Hyde Park, Hyde Street, something like that.
Nice. Is that good?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, it was one of the few that I actually took the time to read as well, and the writing was just as good as the artwork. Because normally for me, I buy the book because of the art. If the
Mhm.
writing is good too, that's
Yeah.
a bonus. But if the art sucks, I don't care how well it's written.
Yep, I'm the same way.
Do you guys like Mignola's Hellboy?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen
Yep.
it.
100%.
That's another artist I really like. I really enjoy. And now he's somewhat simplistic. It's not always the complicated
Did you watch
stuff.
his
But that
documentary?
makes-
Oh,
No, I
it's
didn't.
wonderful.
Where can I see
I
that?
think it's on Prime.
It's also on YouTube.
Oh,
What's-
fine.
It's like
Okay, check that
something
out.
called Monsters and something.
Drawing Monsters.
All right.
Drawing Monsters. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
man, it's great.
Look it up.
He talks about his time with everybody else too. Who was he hanging out with?
Not me.
We
There's
don't
like
even want to
somebody
hang out
like,
with you, Tom. Stop that.
Shut up.
No, it was like somebody like Arthur Adams or somebody he was hanging out with
Oh,
like,
dude.
back in the day.
You know that, and also that was one of the most successful transitions from comic to movie.
Mhm.
Like it's pretty
Well,
much the same. They
Yeah,
made
you
Dude,
can
it-
even tell
I
they
even
actually
like the,
reference
remake.
source material.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which one?
And I thought the remake actually did an even better job going back to the source material.
Well, it took me a little while to watch the remake just because I like the originals so much. But
Yeah.
once I finally did, I
Mhm.
was pleased.
Are we talking? Are you
Yeah.
talking with the dude from Stranger Things?
Yeah, and he did a great job.
What's the remake? What did
Uh,
you
David
the-
Harbour
They remade
played
Hellboy.
the last couple of.
What year was it? It was like 20.
I think just like 2 years ago, maybe.
Well, no, I
It
want
was
to
there was
longer
another-
than that.
there was
It was
another
longer
Hellboy.
than that.
I never.
I want to say 2012.
I
but
never-
within the last five years or so.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it
5,
up.
10 ye-
I never
like
saw
5,
that one.
10
I never.
years.
I had to go look.
2023
2023.
came out.
Well,
the
no,
remake?
there was another one that came
No,
out.
2019. 2019.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that sounds about right. There was another one
Yep.
that came out within the last year or so.
Yeah, that was low budget.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I wasn't as impressed, but
It
I
wasn't
kind
that
of
bad.
appreciated the entertainment. Yeah, but I thought the 2019 one was like way underrated.
hey, if you guys see something awesome in the chat, can you read it out? Because I can't right now. My hand's got this cat in it, and he ain't letting go.
I'll read.
Thanks.
Let's see. Let me back up all the way. Hey, Evgeny's in the chat.
Hey, it's Maromai. Hey,
Oh,
Maromai.
yeah.
Dude, that was an hour ago. Come on, man.
Hey, Philbo Baggins is in the chat.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yo, Philbo.
Hey, Frederick is in the chat, dude.
Yo,
Cat's gone,
Philbo.
cat's gone.
Yo, John Epple. Hey, Evil Genter's in the chat, dude. Omar Glitch is in the chat.
You just should
Big
have
Soto.
That
I
guy.
know one guy that draws badass comics. The guy that did Arachnus, that was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, who was that guy again? Man, he was great.
I know he has the name, but I can't remember
Steve?
what it is.
Steve.
Bob something.
Mark. Frank.
Steve.
Robin
Ortega.
Fort.
I think Steve Ortega. Steven Ortega? Or
I thought his name was Juanito de la Guzman de los Santos de Guadalupe.
Yeah, that guy.
oh yeah, that's him. That's the dude. Yeah.
Everybody defund.
Oh, after that, we're gonna have ISIS coming, Dan. It'll be exciting. They're gonna take Homer away on the stream.
Hey, Marome's
Sons
here.
of bitches.
Hey, headless bourgeoisie. Hey, what's going on?
All right, Creative Face said she thought the story of the 2019 Hellboy was a bit too messy.
Whatever. You're wrong.
Wow.
Don't you dare say that to Creative.
Well, I
Face.
gotta go see it now.
We need to have a debate stream. Creative Ray.
And Billy Powermax, great name by the way, says
Yo,
Tony
Billy.
Danza and Frankie Avalon were in the chat earlier. We missed it. Yo, what's up, man? Freaking guy.
What's up? What's up? What's
Okay,
up?
another artist, you guys. I want to see what your opinion is. One of my favorites, modern artist, Chris Pacello.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
100%. I love him.
Pacheco.
I've loved him since Death the High Cost of Living.
Are you talking about the Uncanny X-Men dude?
I remember his work
Coachella?
on Shade the Changing Man.
Yeah, Vertigo. Yeah.
I think
No, I've loved
I got
him
it.
ever
I got it recently.
I think he's got a terrific
Recently,
style.
Doc
Sometimes he's
Strange.
got storytelling issues,
Yeah.
but he's great artist.
He.
His steampunk work is
Yeah.
Awesome.
Steampunk
He
work
did-
was on point. I like.
What do you think of him, Dan?
I love him. That's what I'm
Awesome.
bringing up. Yeah, it's one of my. You know, it's interesting. There's certain artists that don't influence me. I just admire.
Yeah.
And I look at, and in fact, there's a lot of artists that I'll look at and I'll go like Adam Hughes or whatever, and I'll just go, how
Yeah,
do
I
you do
agree.
it? I don't even like Dale. Dale Keel's one of those guys. I just
speaking
look
of
and go,
Pacello,
how?
I gotta bring up. How do you feel about Matt Herrera?
Oh, he's great.
Joe Mad.
I'm
He's
not
awesome.
asking you, Marcus.
Your mic is going in and out.
I think Joe Mad was one of the first people that I collected his entire run of X-Men.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know who he is. I don't know if I'm a big fan. I
Okay.
mean, but I kind of I know. Let me just look at him up and see if I can refresh.
He's almost
Look up.
like an American
Look up Battle Chasers.
Duck, you need to do something with your mic, dude. It's all like grunting
yeah,
and
it's
groaning.
all jacked up.
Let me leave and come back in.
Just leave. Don't come back.
Or just leave. Yeah.
Girl, don't go away, man.
I would say like, not love his work. I think it's too stylized.
Oh,
That's fair.
I can see that.
I like a little more realism in it.
I find a lot of times some artists I'll like certain periods of their artwork. It's rare for me.
Well,
to
you
like,
must
oh,
hate Sienkiewicz then.
I can't think of anything
Yeah.
like this. I don't.
Talk about realism.
I love Sienkiewicz. Absolutely love it. But see, well, I mean, Joe, when I'm looking at Joe, he's really good in what he does, his style. But it's a little too
It's too
stylized and I would add
manga-y.
cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's manga in it. That's what I don't really
That's
love.
what all the kids
is
like
that-
about it.
is
Yeah,
that-
the manga.
I know. They love it,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big manga fan, but I do like Joe's stuff a lot.
It's like one of the artists that I like only certain parts of his work is Romita Jr. For me, I like his early X-Men work before he started doing the blocky style.
Yeah, dude, I love his. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But this latest couple of Spider-Mans he's done has not been great. Like he's lost something, in my opinion.
Yeah, he worked for Marvel. Why
I
should he
like the
work hard?
Daredevil run you
Well,
did.
I know they're probably working him to death, but
He's
I
a
don't-
brilliant storyteller.
there's no doubt. There's no
Yeah.
doubt.
I mean, yeah,
I liked his Punisher. I liked his Daredevil.
his style was
Those-
good for
those are good.
Punisher, I think. But
yeah.
for me, just something about the blocky features just doesn't. I can see the merit in his work, and I'll never have a bad thing to say about him. Just the art style is just not something that works for me.
And
I
friggin'
liked
Mark,
his cable miniseries. That was great.
Mark Teixeira.
Oh, yeah, like that was really good.
Dude.
Well, he's another one, right? Like
Yeah.
certain area of his work.
I can't fucking say his name. Tex. They call him Tex.
Mark
Yep.
Teixeira, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Dude, I
Dan,
love
what do
his.
you think?
Okay,
of
what do you
Sam
guys
Keith?
think?
You like Sam Keith?
Well, if Romita Jr.'s only work he did was Man Without Fear with Frank Miller, he doesn't have to do any other work. That had Al Williamson was so good that basically that whole Netflix movie is based on that book. Netflix TV show, the original one, maybe not the second one. But that was brilliant, and when he did those Iron Mans, he was all breakdowns. Marvel didn't let him do full pencils until Daredevil.
Who?
Romita. That's why his style changed so much.
JR.
Yep.
Was his old man behind that decision?
I don't think his old man had very little to do with it. He got a lot of crap for what they thought was nepotism. The old man didn't really help him out a whole lot. Like Jack Kirby would help him out at John B7, but not his dad.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't want his
Not
dad
on
didn't want
purpose,
to be accused for.
Yeah, he didn't want to. They didn't want to get accused.
JR wanted to make it on his own.
He got a lot of crap at Marvel.
I wonder if the Kuberts got shit too.
Well, you gotta imagine.
No, they didn't because they loved.
You gotta
them
imagine
because
he caught some hell for that.
They
and
replaced
then,
Jim.
When the Kuberts was Adam Kubert's daughter that's drawing comics now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma.
I can't remember if it's Emma. I gotta imagine she's catching hell.
She does online.
They love
because
her.
of who her family is.
How do you like Joe Kubert work, Dan?
They love her because she's a chick.
I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, really?
Not a huge fan.
Too messy.
Yeah. So sometimes he does something. I look, oh, that's pretty dang cool. But yeah, but I really, I didn't. There's something about the line work or something. I don't know. It didn't.
Yeah,
grab me.
it's kind of messy in a weird way, right?
I'm gonna kick both of y'all. Keep that up.
Don't tell Graham that. He may punch you.
How much, man?
It's weird. I remember,
Okay, what do you guys think of?
I came across an issue of Starman that he did in the 70s.
Oh, that one yesterday.
I absolutely loved it because it was the one they did in they brought him back in the early 2000s to fight Prometheus.
Humberto Ramos.
And I think they ended up making that version of Starman gay, but the way that
Of course they did.
well, this is at the beginning of them doing stuff like that, and they actually put effort into the storytelling for that one. So it's like, all right, whatever, no big deal.
John's saying a lot about himself here with the gay stuff. I don't know.
Well, no, if you put
The
effort,
creative face
if you put
says,
effort into the storytelling and the character development, I'm okay with
I'm
it.
teasing you, John.
But you just suddenly say, "Oh, hey, Iceman's gay now."
What do you got
It doesn't make any sense to me.
You gotta
I can't remember.
You
I
gotta
can't
be
remember the
inclusive,
artist's
man.
name. It was.
Oh,
I'm gonna look
no,
up
we
the
were
book.
supposed
Hey,
to
creative
cheer
phase in
for
the chat
Iceman
there.
being gay, even though he was made gay as a bad thing, because
Well, I
Emma
mean, he
Frost
was
is an
always
asshole.
he was just the first one I thought of. But same thing when they did with Shatterstar. I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, where's the
Politics.
development?
Hey, Dan wanted to say something, guys. Can you let him?
Yeah, I was going to say, Creative Faith says in the chat, I like how Dan draws men. Now, Creative Faith is a woman, and she can say that. if you're a guy, you can't say that. I like how Dan draws men.
Well, I feel comfortable enough with my manliness. I like the way you draw men. Sure, they look great.
I like how you draw men.
Yeah, I like the way. Dan, I really like the way you
The
draw men.
bulges in their pants, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay, this next artist? What do you think? Ron
Oh,
Garney.
he's great.
Dude, I love Ron Garney's design.
Ron Gurney.
Solid.
His runs on Cap, and when he went back to the Black Spider-Man, dude, Back in Black. That's my jam right there.
See, I'm wondering now. Ron's interesting because he's very CG friendly, but not CG.
I don't think he'd ever come full out and say it. Too many.
Yeah.
He's really close on Graham's show, though.
I mean, he's doing
he's
books for freaking Keanu Reeves and all kind of shit. He's not going to come out and say, "Yeah, I'm part of this so-called right-wing group."
He's pretty right wing too, though.
Right. Yeah. That was the first guy I kind of ran into or found out
Unconfirmed.
about.
Disavow.
But yeah, but he's not. Well, when at Garden State, the guys went out to dinner. I'm sure they saw the picture. There was Ethan there and Andy Smith and Graham Nolan and Ron Garney with his wife.
I've actually been talking with
So-
Mr. Garney about getting on the show. He's interested.
Yeah, it's,
Don's
great
a
guy.
big deal
Really
now.
fun.
Oh, stop it. Just because we had Dan Panosian on.
Just because we had Dan Panosian.
And he knighted.
I have no
Dan-
comment about Dan Panosian.
We've got Dan Lawlis.
I love Dan
Art
Panosian's work too.
Bear
By the way,
on-
I'm the extreme artist.
Art.
Although I think we embarrassed him. I don't think he's ever coming back.
Yeah.
We were really rough that stream,
Like
yeah.
potty mouth. Yeah.
That was a long time. That was before we were really developed, though.
Art was like, I don't know about this, man. I think I'm going to go.
Hey, don't forget we had Shane Davis on too. We didn't get
Yeah,
mange,
Shane
but we got
came on
Shane.
All Shane talked about was friggin' the business of comics. Him and James got to running over their face about stock options and shit. I'm like, I
Yeah,
want to
almost
nerd
fell
out.
asleep while
That's
drawing.
what Shane really wants to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about it with him.
Nerd out with dude. He's like, I don't want.
have you guys ever got Kenneth Rocafort?
No,
No,
not
That'd
for
be
lack of
awesome.
trying.
it's because you gotta email him. You
Yeah,
gotta
he
message him in
doesn't-
Spanish, or
Yeah, his people
That would
haven't
be
got
up
back
to you,
to me.
Omer.
yeah. Hola,
Homer,
Mr.
why don't you
Rocafort.
handle that task?
Right.
Come on.
Would you like to come on the Hump Day show?
Well, come on, over. You're
Hump
our
Day
TEI
show.
hire. Do your job.
Oh my god.
By the way, I would say Dan Panosian is one of my favorite modern artists as well. He's really.
He's a nice guy. I met him.
So,
We took the picture. He called me I should have worked for Extreme, and these guys are all still mad at me about that. It's really great.
crying my pillow every night, bitch.
I know you do. That's why you spurg out every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. I have it on the calendar.
No, it's just that time of the month, Doc.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. You got it right there.
That's a little frequent.
what makes
You
it
should
so
see a
funny, Dan,
He's
gynecologist.
is-
bleeding and crying on the inside.
Marcus is not the least bit a Liefeld fan.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
He was told that he would have been a good Extreme
Yeah.
Studios artist.
Roy,
Yeah,
you
it's really ironic.
some negative shit, dude. Why can't
You
you
know what? I think you.
Is that kind of a nightmare? Mark, is that your nightmare? Like you're now an artist at Extreme.
Hey, if I was an artist today, I would have been happy back then. I'd have been happy to be an artist at Extreme, whether I liked them or not.
I honestly think that comment was meant for Duck Bacon, but he got you confused.
maybe.
Marcus?
Duck Bacon's asking Dan a question. How about the artistic evolution of Alex Garner?
Thanks, Omar.
Or Amber.
Alex Garner.
Started out as I don't know
I
if he
don't know.
started out, but I know he was I think the inker from Matarera for a long time. No,
no,
not
he was
Matarera.
in Jason
He was
Scott
Campbell.
Campbell.
Let me look him up.
But
I don't
he's
know.
since come into his own.
Yeah, he does like super hyper realistic stuff now. With digitally.
Headless Bourgeoisie said, to be fair, it was Disco Starman that they made gay.
be
One appearance in the 70s before that, and Disco was pretty gay to begin with. How dare you, sir?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I just I was trying to remember the story that they did. 'Cause it was one of the painted ones. Camel Coley or something like that had painted it, and I believe the villain was Prometheus. But just the way he drew it, I just can't think of the artist's name, but the way they drew it was just awesome.
I'm on your side, man. Don't
I
fight.
just remember them saying during the story that that's when the character came out, and I just thought how they did it made a lot of sense because to me it looked like they put effort into developing the character.
Whole gay thing, I'd rather not deal with it. I'm not gay. I don't understand how gay works.
Hey, Dan, on it. Oh, my battery's
I'm looking at Alex Garner. He's done good.
Yeah, he's pretty
Alex
boss.
is a really good, cool guy.
People want to be gay, they can be gay. It doesn't bother me.
James has Alex on speed dial, right, James?
No, but I do have a lot of his stuff.
But I have some of his artwork.
I own some of his DNA, though. You know,
Hey, now.
it's in the
In my mouth.
There it is.
And you work mostly on with Photoshop, right?
Who?
Dan.
Coloring, yes.
So how do you feel like doing all this traditional work, like on these drawstrings?
You know that I was talking about doing my own comic book and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to draw it traditional because it's so much. It just takes me forever to do to draw. I did remember that 2/5 of Manly Tales story I did with Mike Barron's. Okay, that took me forever. It's because you tend with the digital you tend to zoom in, and when you're zooming in, it's like you end up working. It's all size. You know how big the piece you're working on. The more you zoom in, the more I'll be spending a lot of time working on some face, and I pull back and it's only like a quarter inch high. Like, it's so. But so the traditional forces you to draw, to keep it small. This is the same storyboards too. Same thing. I'll do it traditional. Scan it in. It's just faster. Now the great advantage, of course, of digital is being able to flip your artwork and then work on it. That is such a great way to kind of, because what used to be traditionally you use have a mirror, and you look at the reflection your art in the mirror, and all of a sudden you see all your flaws. In Photoshop, just flip it over, and the great thing is though you can work on it in that flip side. So you can't do that normally with your paper, but. So yeah, I prefer. I'm much more traditional now.
That's interesting.
But coloring is best in Photoshop. It's so clean. It's so your color palettes are all great and easy to use, and you can almost get that wash or something, like a oil wash. Can I bring anything up? Can I show something?
Oh, please.
I'll show you this. What I did
nicely
with the coloring of. Now, how does this platform you're in? It's a little different.
Yeah, it's gay. We don't like it, but we're here because we're cheap.
Because it's cheap. That's right.
Let me see.
It's got the share. It's got the share option like it did on StreamYard.
Okay. Let me see when I get it here.
This just in. Michael Bancroft has been suspended from X.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What did he do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was
Bankrupt?
he was inauthentic.
I think that's awesome.
He must have been thinking for himself.
Yep, that's what he was doing.
Well, Michael, he's probably swearing at everybody, yelling at people, and threatening people. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
Right.
Bancroft was all, "LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking a dangerous pastime."
That was a spider that was too big or something. What the hell?
Okay, so this is the I just did this drawing online, on the Kings, whatever, and I colored it. Now the neat thing is, you can do these overlays that are like a multiply layer.
Yeah.
So here's the coloring before I put the overlay over it, and use like a clipping mask. So it just you can paint or do an overlay or like an over brush over, and it only affects the things that are the figure itself. So you get an effect like that, where it's kind of faded.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, it just has a nice kind of, and that's similar to doing a glaze in oil paint. When you go over something with a light cover, and then you get that faded effect. It's kind of cool. So, anyways, that's just something that I talk about Photoshop. That's why I like it. It's the coloring is just it's so easy. It's so fun. You can do anything with it. I could do add this blue layer. It's at a 24% blue. And kind of cool. I can control the opacity of that. I can, really take it down like that. And so all this stuff is just so fun. It's so adjustable. It's so easy. And so, yeah, Photoshop. It's just, it's my choice for color for sure.
Have you tried Manga Studio or Clip
Studio?
No, I don't know. People talk about that all the time, and I wouldn't do anything different than I do in Photoshop in there, would I? I mean, that's the only thing.
No, you do all that same stuff.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask.
Always blue. Always blue. Always blue.
The only difference is you're not renting your software.
Yeah, you're not giving Adobe your soul.
Yeah, that's another. You know what? I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that's another good point.
I don't have a soul. Why do I worry about it?
I don't know, Marcus. Why?
I'm a ginger. I don't even know what a soul is.
That's yeah.
According to
Gingers
Anna,
have
yeah.
no- Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. I think you're pretty soulful, John.
Well, my ex-wife was a ginger, so I can confirm she didn't have a soul.
Hashtag no.
Hey, you guys, I'm
bias.
gonna take off. I'm gonna get some work done.
All right, hey,
Oh, thanks so much for coming.
for real, man.
It was
Yeah,
great
but
to
it's
have
great to
you.
come in and hang out, talk comics. I know you guys love comics, and I love them. So it's just you get. I mean, Gary Martin says, "Boy, get a couple comic guys together, and they just won't shut up about comics."
Yeah, that's pretty true.
It's fun.
Oh, my gosh, it's so true.
I finally found that book I was talking about. It was Justice League Cry for Justice.
Oh, yeah.
What about that book?
The one I was talking about with the Starman that I thought was kind of cool. That Joe Kubert had originally did.
Who went now?
Oh yeah.
The
I
artist's
don't
name
remember
was
that,
Mauro Kazi. I'm gonna murder his name, but Casicoli. I think. I don't know. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, but he had a very painterly style, and I thought that because I like the obscure characters. That's why I initially brought up Starman, and I was like, he's making an obscure character like this look that good. I liked it a lot.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. It's great to meet
Thank you very
y'all,
much for coming.
and I'll have to come back again.
Please.
Stop. Maybe I'll draw next time.
Cool.
Oh, that'd be
That
awesome.
was great.
to
Thank
hang
you
out with
very
you,
much
man.
for coming.
And finally meet you.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, guys, take it easy.
Take care, Dan.
Take care, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Lawlis has left.
Well,
the
we scared another one off.
Michael was having problems with his phone and the volume, so he said he'll meet you guys next week.
Okay,
All right, show's over, folks. We're out of here.
Yeah.
that's right. Roll credits.
Well, Duck's not here, so I think he left because Duck wasn't here.
Yeah.
He
Broke his
really
heart.
like Duck, you know.
What, do we lose Doug too? Well,
He's like, man, he's the only guy who's good at
It's
anything.
enjoyable to be told to be shut up by Duck in the middle of every stream. By the way,
Oh,
guys.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that was that.
I was like, come on, Duck.
I was like, damn. Duck Bacon taking charge.
I didn't say anything. I just kept my mouth shut because I don't want to mess anything up.
Like Marcus is going to fly off the handle and be
Oh, I would. I've told them off a couple of times on these.
ain't nothing but a mess of burnt grease and feathers.
Sounds like a feast.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm hungry. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for getting him on, Don. That was a lot of fun. I'll give you a lot of credit. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go all Gene.
Shut up and
Colan
let me
on
talk,
him.
Marcus.
What? Yeah, right. I didn't mean to go all Gene Colan on him for you guys, so I apologize. I don't know if that was interesting.
No, it was.
He was asking me questions.
I didn't have to talk to him, so it was good.
Don, we want you to talk to him. Sure.
I mean, I don't mind talking to him. What about that am I going to say to Dan Lawlis?
I don't know.
I think your
Wouldn't
chicks
say to
are great.
anybody.
I don't want to fanboy too hard.
Yeah.
Please tell me I'm worthy of your time.
I
And then
hate-
he'll laugh and he'll say, "Ha ha ha, you fool!" No,
No soup for you.
only Omer Glitch is worthy of my time,
Oh yeah, baby.
bitch. Then Duck Bacon just leaves, pretends he has mic trouble.
He asks all the questions, and it takes off later when he runs out of questions.
Yeah. And the funny part is, he sent a message. I don't know if you guys saw it in the Big Weeks chat. He's like, "Does anybody got a link?" And I put like 2 links in the goddamn chat. I'm like, "Come on, dude. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Be a part of society."
Anyway, that's why I did Red Sonja today.
Is that what
I actually saw that movie. It wasn't completely terrible.
I liked it. I didn't think it was bad at all.
Wait, that's a movie?
There is a movie. Yeah, there's a
Yeah, it
remake.
just came out this year. Or
Yeah.
this month, I guess.
It only was in the theaters for one day, Don. That's how bad it was.
Oh shit!
What movie?
Red
Sonja.
Sonja.
Were they even close with the outfit?
They
Yeah.
marked the outfit.
They
in the
were
movie.
close, but
She
didn't
was,
really
she
have
was
the
at
body
least a
for it.
redhead. I always
I
pictured Red
think he
Sonja as
wasn't
like an Amazon.
full red.
The actress that played her didn't look tall at all, but she was at least a
Well,
redhead.
you know who played her in the 80s?
I don't
Yeah,
think she
Bridget,
Yeah.
Bridget Nielsen did.
Was she at least built like a brick shit house?
No.
No.
No, Bridget Nielsen was built for Red Sonja.
I think she had a nice body, but not like a Red Sonja body. Like,
Right.
Tuck Bacon, thanks for ignoring me in the chat. Bitch, we're not ignoring you. Get the fuck back in here.
Yeah.
You said you were going to come back, and then you don't
didn't
come
come
back.
Lawlis left because you didn't come back, but Bacon.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
You built the show up in his head. He got to thinking, wow, these guys, they know shit. They're talking to me. And then you leave, and he's like, well, damn, all the air left out of the room. I got to go.
That's right.
Even Mama Donna fell asleep. He doesn't give a shit about this show without you in it. Notice she's
That's
been strangely quiet.
Yeah, she's ragged on you all night.
Jesus.
You know, we should have played for Dan. We should have played Canadian Shield for Dan.
She hasn't been. Oh, yeah.
Should
And
have.
he finished. He closed that out tonight.
Really?
Yeah, he closed that.
Wasn't that last night? I think it was last night.
It was last night. Yeah, he closed it out.
I thought it was tonight.
Piper
I
didn't
tried to
eat
back
the
it
peppers.
earlier, and I was like, "Oh shit, I missed it."
So we don't get to play Canadian Shield no more.
Darn.
Yeah.
Well,
we play that
play
song
it if you want.
forever
I'm with Tank, man.
It was fun.
because he's got the power of speed, he's got the power of strength, he's got the power
All
of
the
flight,
power.
and many.
Many more.
Other
powers.
Many more. How many more powers could the dude have?
Many more.
Well, as many as
You got
Dustin
to
wants
you
him
got to
to have.
understand. You got to understand, right? So Rick.
Yeah.
Rick's on the spectrum, so he
Yeah,
is meticulously detailed in description and very forthright.
I noticed that when we were drawing the
What?
character.
Rick is on the spectrum. I didn't know that.
Spectrum, no spectrum. I fucking love it.
I think everybody's on the spectrum, though.
Yeah, some more noticeably than others.
I'm just retarded.
yeah, that's
me too,
that's
Don.
where I'm
Me
at.
too. I'm like,
Don didn't get enough love
I
growing
love
up.
retardation. I wear it like a badge of honor. I don't
I'm
care.
right there with you,
I have no
buddy.
comment on that.
People walk up to me and say, you're fucking retarded. I'm like, well, you're ugly.
Like, you just figured this out?
Everybody else does this. Welcome to the fan club.
Hello.
Always with the negative connotations from Artie Roy. He doesn't like anything. I bet you could go to fucking Wendy's and get a Baconator and hate
Would
that
never
too.
leave.
It's
Well,
like
is he talking about Duck Bacon or is he talking about Dan Lawlis?
he's talking about Canadian Shield.
Oh,
He's giving grief to the Shield, bro.
Dude, the guy's on the spectrum, dude. Come on.
so that's my goal for next week to see who else is going to tell me to shut up. So, Homer, you're up next.
Oh shit.
We can just start now. Shut up.
Shut up, Marcus. Shut up. Shut up. Marcus, shut up.
Marcus, you gonna let that man talk?
Marcus, I love you, Marcus. Shut up. Shut up.
That's part of the charm of the show. The fact that nobody uses any headphones. We never know who's talking. So it's great. That's like part of the deal here. We have to lean into it. It makes us different.
I refuse to be professional.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Anybody can be professional. It takes a real man to be unprofessional.
You're a loser. Yeah,
That's right.
I agree.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta be different. Duck Bacon's like, I'm never coming back. Fuck those guys.
Hey, I don't
I'm gonna
mind.
make my own show on Saturday nights.
Hey, I
On
don't
the
mind.
other studio with Duck Bacon.
Yeah. And Dan Lawless and RT Bear and all the others.
Oh my god. Wow.
Dan will come back. I think Dan enjoyed his time.
Dan will get in the fucking Kings or something, and he'll be in the private chat with Art, and he'll be like, "Yeah, those motherfuckers are crazy."
Hey, he stayed,
No, we were nice with Dan. We were rougher with Art, man.
You were
Hey, do you
right.
want to see any of my how things are going with my drawing? Or you guys don't give a crap now.
Well, I really don't give a crap, but I'll show it off.
All right.
We're supposed to care?
Oh, dude, stop it.
Oh wow, that looks fantastic, dude.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
really good, dude. I mean,
Dude,
it's no Canadian.
Marcus is leveling up.
I'm no
He's
Duck
not
Bacon.
3 weeks. He's just like cranking out really great stuff, man. I love it. Good
I'm
job,
no
sir.
Duck Bacon.
Dude, your Canadian Shield, though,
Neither is Duck Bacon
you've
tonight.
done it. I love that thing.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I like drawing that character.
Look at James over here.
I mean, the character is as big as a goddamn Hulk for no reason at all. How tall is he? 8 feet.
You didn't make
Four-
Luke's
8 feet tall,
big
yeah.
enough. You gotta make them a little bit bigger, man. She's a Southern girl.
Yeah, but she's not been living high life since that. So
They're a little super
Too
round.
much.
They look like she just got back from the doctor's from the plastic surgeon though.
Put some mud and some spudge on her, man.
Oh,
Dirty her
shut
up a little. What are you doing?
Yeah, give her a pearl necklace or something while you're
Make
at
her
it.
truly
Pearl
sad.
necklace.
Oh my god.
Doesn't that just one?
Oh, Over, you're bad, man. You're a bad person, Over.
Homer's the star of the show.
Sorry. What, she can't be wearing her pearly whites or what?
Who is that? What are you doing? What
Oh,
are
this
you
is
doing?
my character named Valor.
Oh, she's not Glatch.
Yeah, she's one of
Jesus
Glatch's associates. Yeah.
Christ.
Glitch with a snap.
Yeah, this is he's Glitch with a snatch. Yeah.
I didn't get to tell you guys it's a brand new brush, by the way. It's a brand new
Whoever
brush
help
in
on
England.
The fucking police channel. Cut it out.
They're fun. They're swatting Don.
Holy shit! Look at
Oh.
tanks.
Are they swatting Michael
Good.
Bancroft? X.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want
I
to
really
put
wanna
on
know
me
how
now?
wide
Hold
Michael
on.
Bancroft
Okay, there we
got.
go.
Oh wow, look at that.
Damn, Tank.
Are you looking at some anime reference? That looks.
Hank,
right
if
out
you're
of-
No,
really
I
good,
have
we
no
take you off the
reference.
show,
I actually
by
have
the
no reference in front of me. I'm just doing my favorite
Pulled
subject
that straight
matter.
out of his ass.
Science
way.
fiction and babes.
Wow.
I'm kind of proud of mine. I didn't have any reference either, guys.
I would just say on that inner thigh. That
Hell yeah, that's
unlike
looking
the
great.
little-
It looks like she might be sitting on, like, she got one of those dildos from the WNBA game.
Yeah,
I mean, I drew that butt from memory, man.
she's in the
Mm,
thrones of
mhm.
passion.
Yeah, it's been that long. Well, no comment.
I had a hell of a time with that chin, though, man.
What's she sitting on, Don? Why is she so?
That's not her butt, dude.
Oh, oh,
It
she's
may be
just sitting.
something
Don, that is true.
Oh, she's
To
not
the side
sitting.
view of a woman's kind of hard.
Thank you. Maybe something else. We don't. Maybe a bug down there. We don't know.
Earth Mother.
Yeah. Maybe she's sitting on a Canadian shield.
Is that Earth Mother?
Yeah.
Well, she can only
That's
bang a blue whale, I guess. So
That's
she'd be
her.
all right.
That's her 19. That's her 2009 outfit.
Yeah.
That's how she's gonna look in issue 1. And then you guys already seen the other one. Yo, nipple. You got anything to show off?
Is that like
One
Black
second.
Badge?
He knows he's nipple. That's so cool.
Who's nipple?
Look at all that cool artwork he has hung up there on his wall. That's pretty good.
I didn't get to brag about my brand new brush I got.
Hey, Marcus, look at the chat. Duck Bacon's asking, "Are you gonna cry?"
I don't think so.
Wait, is Duck in the back room and you never let him in? Is that what he means? I'm
No,
here.
he's not booped in or nothing, man. He left. He said he
I
had.
saw that before, Don. I ignored it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, side views are tough, for real.
No, they can be tough. That chin is not easy on a woman. I'm telling you.
No, it's
I
not.
agree with you.
Oh, you bitch! You're coloring. Are you painting?
No, it's marker.
Oh, is that female Arachnus?
That's Black Arachnia.
Is that fem Arachnus?
No, this is my character, Orphan Maker.
Orphan. You know they got a
I thought it
orphan.
was Fem Bad
Yeah.
Arachnus.
That's a badass name.
Dude, looks a lot like Black Arachnia to
This
me.
new brush is
I
awesome.
like that name.
I got it from England.
Oh, England makes good brushes, dude.
England's
This is a Raphael 8404. You can only get them in England now because
Just don't think for yourself in England. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's right.
funny
Hank,
how
I'm
that
obsessed
stuff
with your
goes on.
boots there. Jesus, Tank, that looks fantastic, sir.
you
Like,
can't
who's-
get them
who's-
in America anymore.
Well, you know, it's now you're stumbling upon my secret that I'm actually not much of a comic guy. I'm more of an illustration guy. You know.
Hey, John, Matt LaRock says cool spider chick.
Thank you.
I thought of that, Duck, actually, that you were probably more of an illustration guy.
Yeah, I didn't know half those
Thank
guys
you.
you were talking about tonight.
Not at all.
I was like,
Not
nope,
'cause you
never
don't
heard of
know.
that person.
Yeah.
You don't
And I was
know-
like, oh yeah, I remember that book.
You don't know Julia Schwartz at all, though.
I was
Nope.
okay, and I got a lot better once they got to like Joe Madureira, and then of course they're like, well,
Well, I was saying to somebody I was talking to, one thing about this space is that nobody knows any comics before 1993.
I do.
I do too.
I do too.
I think.
There
I,
you mark
I
it.
think my oldest comic book is like a Spider-Man from like 1963,
I read
or
the original Secret
maybe an
War.
old Aquaman.
All right, I like that. That's cool.
Oh,
The
dude,
oldest,
did
the
you
oldest
guys
title I have is a Batman 50 from 1949.
did you guys see that they may have shown what the Doctor Doom's going to look like in the movie?
No, I did not
No,
see
I
that.
didn't care.
No, it looks good. It looks good, dude. It looks good.
Oh, good. I'll have an open mind. I saw Superman, but I didn't see Fantastic Four. I just didn't
Either of
go.
them.
I
I'm waiting
didn't.
for him to come out on streaming services.
I like Superman an awful lot, though.
For pirating, what?
Yes,
well, I mean, maybe no. I don't know. What
I
you're
saw that
talking about.
Nobody 2 today. That was fucking funny, man. God.
I heard that was good.
I never thought Saul could kick so much ass.
Did you see Nobody Won? Apparently, he kicked all that ass and won too.
You know what's funny? I saw that, but I can't remember anything about it except for the fact that he kicked ass. I don't really remember any. But you don't need to know anything really going into the second movie.
Yeah, wasn't that on
Nobody One
Netflix,
was
Don?
good, but it's very.
I don't know, dude. I downloaded it from my high C site. I don't know.
Ah,
Yeah, I think it's on.
I don't.
Netflix.
I don't subscribe to that streaming bullshit.
Yeah, I'm. Well,
no, I've been wanting to watch it too.
Not because I'm a dirty
I
nasty
enjoyed the
criminal.
first
I just
one.
can't afford them all. That's all.
And you're
While I was deployed,
$9.99 there.
while I was deployed, I used a site like that just so I could watch what I wanted.
Yeah, at least you had it. We had fucking Armed Forces Network.
Well, that was a big reason why I did it, so I didn't go crazy.
Yeah. They still have Armed Forces Network?
Yes.
Oh,
oh
God.
yeah.
Does it suck
no,
as
it
bad as
hasn't
it used
improved.
to?
Huh?
Does it suck as bad as it used to?
Yep.
What stuff do they show on there? That's really bad.
Well, you would get maybe like a Andy Griffith every now and then, or I don't think they ever showed MASH or nothing like that.
Like,
Oh, they would never show MASH. Are you kidding me?
One time I was watching the Indianapolis 500. I remember them showing that, and they did show the Super Bowl. We kind of celebrated as a holiday over there.
Right.
I don't really remember much about Armed
You
Forces.
still had to work, but they at least let you watch the Super Bowl.
I knew it sucked. I went out and bought a TV and a VCR, and I just hold up with that and a bunch of porn. I mean, regular movies.
I'm woke up.
Well, yeah, but you get the good ones. You get the good stuff from Omer now. So
You weren't.
where's the top to my pen? That's a problem. Oh well, it'll turn out.
What'd you lose?
My top to my pen.
Oh,
It'll turn up. Who decided to draw monks? I don't know.
so next week we got David Brink.
Oh, that's
oh
cool.
heck yeah!
Will be on the show.
The only 2 more days left to get your hands on Perfect 10, everybody.
He's working on Safeguard too now, right, Tank?
I believe so.
I've got a couple issues of Perfect 10. That's a damn good book.
Dude, it really is. It really
Yeah,
is.
I sadly had yet to read any of it.
I read the first issue. I had the first issue. I don't have it anymore.
Well, this is a
It was
trade
a good
paperback you cannot buy. Don,
What is it?
he's promoting that trade paperback 1 through 5 plus issue 6.
Yeah,
Well, you can't ship it to you right now.
I know.
Oh no, shipping opened back up.
For what? What
He
book?
said very soon shipping's open back up.
Yeah, I gotta watch my money. It's the Christmas season and shit like that.
No, I know.
What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't have anything.
I gotta get heat and oil.
Perfect 10.
Oh, Perfect 10? Yeah, I've got one. I got all those.
People aren't exactly beating my door down to hire me for anything. It's not like I have a bad attitude or anything.
No, not at all. We never noticed.
It'll be all right. We'll get there. I can't stop staring at that shit tank. It's too good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You should put more wires in there, though.
Yeah, no, dude, we're on the same page.
I don't think there's that much wireless technology going on inside your machine. Not
Hell
everything.
no, analog for the win, man. Analog for the win.
And you got the corded up old timey phone wires. I'm digging
That's
that.
right. Yeah, no, you got to have that
Oh, yeah.
because wireless can be hacked.
Well, I'm glad you liked my coloring job on your picture.
Oh, dude, that was fun, man. I liked that. I was like, dude, that's fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Do you mind?
Know, I've actually totally forgotten about that contest too. I'm so busy.
You mind if I show it?
Oh yeah, please. Look at this.
No, you
crap
can't show
that I'm
your own
doing.
work on here. What's wrong with you?
Well, it's not my work. I just
The
did
coloring is.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it mine. Go away, beach ball. My friggin' Mac updated to the latest operating system, and it has been
Sorry about that.
Me too, dude. Me too. Been a little. Usually Macs don't have trouble, but the last couple of years it's been a little icky. All right, where did it go? Did I put it in the studio or did I put it in projects? I don't know, stupid. It's your computer.
Homer's been quiet.
I was looking for that.
He's missing duck
Monsters,
bacon.
I know. He
Video
misses
from-
tough bacon.
He's missing duck bacon, dude.
Hello,
all
can you
good.
hear me? Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
we can hear you. We just
Yeah,
don't
we
care
can
what
hear
you
you.
got to say.
Your
Oh,
volume's a little low though.
Thanks, guys.
We got to keep it real, dude.
Homer, you'd be like to know, I made my drawstream debut with Rex.
Oh, cool. I missed that last
It's
night.
so
I was
exciting.
so busy. I was so
Rex
busy
is
in
fine.
Dadland.
Okay, here it is, guys. This is Tank's line art. My Hughes.
Nice. That's really nice.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're the one who
cosmic,
colored it up.
dude.
It looks great. Yeah. I was like, oh, I saw that on X. Wasn't it on X?
You didn't read the post?
I don't. Not really. I don't read. I just like.
I
He
know.
doesn't read. He just
Fuck off
likes
X.
stuff, dude.
Reading is new for you.
I
I think
I,
I
like and
asked if
retweet.
Don was like.
I thought
if
Tank
Don had
colored it. I was
cosmic
like, oh, looks
ability because the colors were out of this world.
Yeah, I just thought it was Tank doing what he does because he's so good, you know. But good job, Don. You
Don,
just
Don, that sounded very
Way to
condescending.
do that thing.
it was only a little condescending.
No
Just
more than
a
you.
little.
it's like you're kind of good almost, you know.
It was like
almost.
30% condescending, 70%
You know,
being
you're no
fucking
Duck
asshole.
Bacon,
It's all good.
You're no duck bacon.
but you're no
No,
Duck
I'll never
Bacon.
do Duck bacon.
Yeah, no duck bacon.
But that's okay. Deep down in my mind, I'm a duck hash brown. I'll take it.
You're more like a duckling, Don.
I'll take it, man.
All right then.
Anything to be in that sphere.
It's more like
Like
you're
that-
just bacon, you know.
Could I be
You're
just
kind of like bacon. Not
Just wanna be
like
bacon.
Duck, just bacon.
You could be turkey bacon.
Ooh, there you
You
go.
could be Oscar Mayer.
You know what? I'm changing my name right now to Turkey Bacon.
Yeah, you should. That's really That's actually really funny, Don. I'll be honest with you, that would be funny. Like for a week, you're turkey bacon.
It'd
Let
be
me
funny
see.
if we all came up with a duck/bacon related.
Let me
names
change
for
my
next week. For next week.
Well,
All different types of bacon.
That trailer is atrocious. That's why it's so good.
edit avatar. All right, here we go. All right.
It's ironically great. Duck says he's here. I think that was like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
See, that's
There you
one of
go.
the things I actually really appreciate about the new Alien series. They didn't try to Kurtzman up the technology.
What's up,
They
bitch?
kept it like
Mhm.
analog.
What happened?
What the hell was that?
That wasn't me.
You're gonna end the
Hey,
show.
what was
that?
That's back. Like,
Like,
he came
that's
back
on
and
the
he's gonna
keyboard,
fucking end the
dude.
show.
Let's see now that would
What
be
just
fun.
happened?
The cat stepped on the keyboard.
You screwed something up.
Uh huh. How's my sound now?
Get your pussy under
Yeah,
control.
it's good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, my phone was overheating.
Hey, somebody's got to be Canadian bacon. If I'm turkey
Well, I like
bacon,
it when you're not here and we talk about you better.
Well, I can hear everything that you're saying
I
because I
realize
still
it,
have
that's
the
why
show
I
going.
said
Yeah,
it.
but you can't respond.
If we can ever get Mitch on the show, he could be Canadian bacon.
You know how much I love Marcus.
So, dude, tell me about Mitch.
I've been following his stream for a couple years now.
Uh-huh.
He's got most of his work he's posted on Patreon, and I believe he's on issue 6. But most of what he does, he'll post on Sundays when I usually watch, and then I believe on Wednesdays. And most of what he does during the stream is just talk to the chat while he draws another page from his book.
Okay, do we got to reach out to him, or is he going to reach out to us?
I did tell him to reach out to you guys
Okay.
because I
I've
told him
already got
about
him.
I told him
Reached
about
out to
Jason Bascom as well. Just because you guys are the 3 that I do my shows with, so
Yeah.
I recommended you guys first.
He's cheating on you, Don.
I said you guys you're gonna have to hit them up, ask them, because you guys know the schedules that you're
Yeah.
available and stuff like that, or when you can work him in. But he's going to be doing the I believe he said he's going to Kickstarter campaign soon.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's just looking ahead of time to try to
Blood
get people
Force.
to pay attention to the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the Blood Force guy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Blood Force. Yeah, he's
Oh.
good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
Marcus,
And he got one of the guys that follows him on Sundays to color some of the work in. So it's looking pretty good so far.
he is straight 90s. Marcus will hate everything about
Oh
this.
yeah, that's true.
If they can be 90s, if they can draw, I like them.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
have an
he-
Instagram?
Especially elite
Draw.
draw.
He could
Marcus,
fucking draw,
do you have
yeah.
an Instagram
What's that?
account?
I don't.
Shit. He might be on Facebook too. I'm not sure.
I-
But
do
he
I-
does
No,
a book
he's on
called Blood
X.
Force.
He's on
I
X.
saw some of the. I saw some.
What's he on? What is his handle on X, Homer?
I
Let me
posted
see
it in
here.
the chat. I have to look it up. But I
Oh,
know
you
if you look
posted
up
it?
Blood Force,
I gotta
Right.
look.
It's
you might be
a,
able to
yeah,
find
I
it.
think it's.
His handle on X.
but it's cool because his entire premise is it's a parody book of 90s comics.
See, that sounds something I would like.
You good, Mom?
Does sound like something I would
Kevin,
like.
you're awake. You want to say hi to the guy?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mama Donna.
Hey, Mama Donna.
Fucking 2 hours too late. 3 hours too
So
late.
on X, his handle is Team Blood Force. Altogether, Team Blood Force.
Dude, you missed it. We were talking about you earlier. What's up, dude?
What's up, Rick?
Congratulations on your closeout, bro.
Oh, I was just
Oh, is
informed
that-
his
we got
his
Sexy Rick out
closeout
in
is
the
turning
audience?
into the store for the next couple of days, too. So we
Let the
can't
man
still promote.
talk, Duck Bacon. What'd you say, Homer?
I was just informed that
Shut up, Don.
Rick is going.
You've created a duck bacon monster. He's a monster.
Rick's Fun My Comic is going to
Shut
turn
up,
into
Homer.
to a store. So if you didn't get a chance in the next year or so, it's converting over, so you can pick up.
Okay.
God damn it.
Awesome. So
Oh.
we still have chance. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Shut up, Tank.
Shut up, Tank.
Shut up, studio.
Shut up, shutting up.
Shut up, Butterscotch.
I cannot believe you
Butterscotch is not
busted
even,
on Marcus
not
like
even
that,
here.
dude.
Poor Butterscotch.
That was so effed up. You do know he's going to meet you out in the parking lot later, right? Like after lunch, you two were going to go at it.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Well,
Duck
he's on
Bacon
Butterscotch.
versus the Kelly Grill. It's on like
Get your
Donkey Kong.
tickets tonight, folks. Get your tickets tonight.
Nah, I'm catching the well-read.
Dude, you
match.
put his manhood into question in front of Dan Lawlis. You can't do shit like that.
What are you talking about?
You bitch.
Dude, I asked Dan a question and Marcus starts talking.
Yeah, but
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. It's all right. I'm only teasing.
it's not all right. Hell no. Absolutely.
Dan heard me and was trying to answer the question.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Busted on Marcus. He's like,
I realize that, but I want to make fun of you anyway for doing that. I hope you can take it. It's all right. That's part of the deal here. We all don't wear
Marcus, shut up.
earphones.
Come on, man. Don't pussy up. I don't want to start a fight. Come on.
Punch him in the face.
All we do
I'm
is
telling
fight.
you.
Yeah, let's fight on the stream for once. Come on.
I'm just kidding.
Nerd fight on Street Beefs.
Marcus
Six-figure
knows he's
campaign.
the only one that I love on here.
Oh,
I
you
think that's
motherfucker.
actually kind of true.
Gee, thanks.
That's it, bitch. Valentine's Day.
Oh, wait up. You guys could hear me. Oh, shoot.
I'm taking that crotchless.
Thought you were in the back room,
Fuck
didn't you?
You're not getting none of that
Thought
now.
you were
No
in the
more
truck
edible
stop.
underwear for you.
No dinner for me. Ugh, I
keeping
don't
all
even
my
eat-
duck
I
bacon
don't
to
know if I
myself.
could eat anything.
No soup for you.
Canadian Shield.
You can shut your pie hole. Oh, I don't want that song stuck in my head.
Oh, my gosh.
Shield, the greatest human being in the world.
Mama Donna's giving y'all the finger. You just can't see it.
Mama
Awesome.
Donna only
Love
can
you
give you a
too.
finger. She
Does not
doesn't
like
give a
that
finger
song,
ever.
Mama Donna can do no wrong.
No, well,
That's what I'm saying.
debatable. Okay.
No, he's got it right.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks
Yep,
for
you're
working out
wrong, Don.
your show. Always wrong, dude.
I'm always wrong.
James gave up on the stream. He's posted on there.
He's already posting his work.
Yeah.
Ain't that good anyway.
You already left.
Oh.
Let's go.
Fucking
Hey,
Jay.
Marcus, notice the mistletoe hanging from my back tail pocket. Do accordingly.
Man has spoken.
See, now I have to do that this Christmas season. Is put
Homie
mistletoe
slapped you with all
hanging
the
out of my back
brother
pocket.
stuff.
Thanks, James.
Yeah.
You just saved Christmas.
Right.
So,
I like
James,
it
you don't
when-
care about Paramount buying your people, man?
Paramount has made no offer at all. The story from MSNBC is bullshit.
Oh.
Isn't
Okay.
it MS Now?
So, so since you brought that up, I'll explain.
See what I did?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, you really did it this time. So,
This is how it is.
You're welcome, Internet.
It's like this.
Warner
guys.
Brothers Discovery is splitting the company. So you're going to have Warner Brothers on one side and Discovery with all the garbage on the other side with the debt. And
Hey,
most
my
likely
favorite shows are-
Paramount's going to come in and get the garbage. That's probably what they're going to do. But they have not made any formal requests, actions. They haven't even talked to us. Last time they talked to us was they were begging us to buy them. And we said, hell no, it was too big of a cancer. So I don't see this going anywhere. The only thing it's done is made our stock go up, about $10 a share. So I'm pretty happy with that. But, but that's about it. There's nothing really going on.
Don, isn't it true you just bought a whole bunch of shares?
I did.
Yeah.
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 I also own a third of Parker Brothers.
Monopoly. Let's play Monopoly next week. Terry.
So my spending in stock was Warner Brothers, American Eagle, and Tesla.
Really? You bought American Eagle just because that chick was in jeans?
Dude, I'm gonna explain something, okay?
She's gonna have to be.
The minute she did that, hold on. The minute she did that, I went in and bought their shares at $10 a share. Okay.
Okay.
Since then, their shares have gone almost to $20 a share. I've almost doubled my money just because of that ad.
Smart.
Well, is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
It was a pretty good move.
It's called strategy. You watch for something to happen to a company, and then judging by what they did and how the press reacts to it,
Well,
will tell
the
you
day
whether
after
you
that
want to
ad,
buy the stock or you want to sell it.
Unfortunately,
the day after
the
that ad,
Cracker
their
Barrel deal
company
didn't
went
work
up
out too
like
well for
20
you.
million.
I don't have Cracker Barrel. I knew better than that.
I was kidding.
I knew better than that.
Oh my god. I've never seen such insanity over a fucking logo change. That was
It wasn't just that; they were changing the stores too.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
getting
they were
rid of all
changing
the
the
Americana
stores.
made in China.
The China Kana.
Yeah, all that Americana that you
they roll back
overpriced
so
Americana
quick.
you
They
could
put
buy,
Walmart
and
to shame.
Yeah, speaking of
Oh,
Walmart,
yeah.
they're closing all the stores in Portland.
Hmm?
Yeah, Walmart announced due to high theft problems in Portland, they're shutting all their stores down.
Walmart ain't going to shut no stores down.
You want to make a
Oh
bet?
yeah.
Yeah, they just did. They've also shut the stores in Oakland down because of theft. They won't keep a store open if it's being stolen. If people are stealing stuff out the doors, they'll shut them down.
Well, I guess Farmville's going to close. People constantly stealing. I saw a dude walk out with a fucking TV once. There's
Yeah,
no way he could have paid for it. He was too happy about it.
I walked out with the TV one time.
Yeah, but did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Well, then
He's like, yeah.
shut up and let the man talk, Doug Bacon.
That was pretty cool.
Me and Duck are okay. We hate you.
Was it a big TV?
Yeah, well,
Oh my
Get
god.
in line.
take a number.
What's new? Buttercup.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Pussycat.
It's okay, man.
Pussycat. What's up, pussycat? Whoa.
Hate me. Everybody from the Rippaverse hates me. Sturgis hates me.
Well, we're all hated by the Rippaverse.
Sturgis doesn't know this yet, but he loves you.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's not that they hate you; they have no idea who you are.
Oh,
Wow, that's even worse. Very good.
I sometimes find comfort in that.
What's a Rippaverse? Oh shit.
I go to sleep at night and I'm like, this little piggy doesn't buy the Rippaverse comics because they don't know who I am. Awesome. Then I tuck it back in my underwear.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, I just had a thought in my head.
Did it hurt?
You know that's dangerous.
Mm.
You have to call immigration now.
What was Don wearing?
Especially dangerous when Don puts it there.
Damn.
What was Don wearing in that thought of your head? In your head?
Hmm?
I said, what was Don wearing in that thought in your head?
I'm trying to repress it now.
Don't repress it. Let it live.
He's saving it for later.
I think this show was okay. I mean, I don't think Dan disliked it.
No, I think he liked it.
I don't think he hated it.
Fine.
I didn't feel like he hated it.
He liked everyone except for you.
Well, I was trying not to fangirl, dude. I'm trying to play it cool. I want to be like like Fonzie and shit with my collar up in the back of the bus.
Hey.
Oh, you said you had cholera on the back of the bus.
That's one of James's best jokes.
Oh my gosh.
It's not too bad. He gets on the little bus.
Fuck, dude.
Wow. Wow.
Mama Donna with the burn.
I liked you better when you were asleep.
On the short bus. Yeah. God damn.
Fucking back of the bus. Well, I was on a little bus for a little while. It's all good. I told you, I embrace my retardation. I don't mind it.
I had to ride the short bus once.
I drove.
Yeah, she actually drove a bus. How long did you drive the bus for?
That would be insane.
A couple years.
Yeah, she actually drove one of those big ass buses. It was no joke either. That was up in the District of Columbia, right? DC area?
All over the place.
Yeah, because you used to drive it with Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is back in the day when people were people. Not weird and shit.
Well, yeah, when everybody wasn't transgender.
Oh, dude, I know. Wearing a fucking nose ring. What the hell?
Oh, where's the cat? Ain't butterscotch?
I guess everything to everybody, man. I don't judge. I just hate everybody.
I do. I judge.
Well, I mean, you know, we're trying to run a show, appeal to people.
Well, when they do what they did this week, they should be judged.
Yeah, that was some pretty treacherous shit.
I find that ironically hilarious that they're being held accountable for their actions when they get fired from their jobs for making public posts about something as
About fucking murder,
horrible
murder, yeah.
as
Every-
cheering someone's murder.
And then they scream, "Well, you don't have free speech at your job.
You do
can't
have
do
free
your job
speech. If you're willing to pay the price.
That ain't
for
free speech, man. That ain't free speech. I'm sorry.
I'm almost done with this. I have to erase it, but you want to see it?
Yeah. Hang on. Takes my
Pretty
mouse.
much done. I hate having to erase it. It's like an extra time.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Thank
Let
you,
me
Doug.
see what
I
you got.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I don't think
Dude,
there's
that
great-
looks
great
great,
form.
man.
Great
Wow.
You need to make her bikini top smaller.
Your
I saw some of
Don't
them
listen
when
to him.
Make it invisible.
they made the bikini top smaller, and I didn't like it as much.
Or fleshy
That's-
bits on display.
That's Don's way of saying it's almost goon worthy.
That face was nice.
Like,
You're almost
I
as
don't
good
even
at
know what
making
gooning
burgers.
is. That's
Almost.
ridiculous.
Most stroke worthy. I mean, it's not as stroke worthy as, say, Savage Land Rogue. But
I'll draw Savage Land Road next week for you. I'll make it look just like James D. Lee. I'm in Jim Lee, sorry.
can you make it look more like Rogue and less like James?
yeah, I could do that. Well, I did that because Dan Lawlis was on, so we were drawing women. I said, I'm going to draw Red Sonja. He likes Red Sonja.
Dude, get that
Oh,
cross hatching
okay.
in there, Tank.
Jesus, this looks so
That's
Oh.
right. That's right. That's the secret.
now I'm
sauce.
putting in the zipper.
Great. I see.
That's the secret sauce, my friend. Open the
I,
shirt
th-
up.
I, I think she's got too much clothes on the bottom part.
Yeah,
Shut
you
up.
need to make that bottom
Let him
like a
throw.
bikini
Shut up,
or
Tuck
something.
Bacon. Nobody friggin' asked you. Your avatar showing ass.
And Tank, you gotta get a book finished, sir.
Okay, why, Omar, why are you doing
yeah.
that?
Homer is just going to
I
make that
am.
all black. That's the
Omar,
looking for
Are
a
you
sharp cut.
inking? Are you inking your own work?
Yeah.
Then why aren't you putting X marks where the inker knows where the black goes?
So he remembers.
So I don't forget.
Oh,
So I don't forget.
Yeah, I do the same thing, dude.
I've done that
No,
too.
no.
I've done that too,
Look.
Tank.
I do.
It's because
Oh
I'm gonna
my
use a different pen to fill in, and I just like sometimes you forget in all the shapes. Like, oh, did I get that piece, or is it? Oh, look, there's a little X. Good. You need
I do like to fill in the blacks, even if I'm
I don't even
inking.
rag on you anymore, dude. It's just
Mhm.
the guys run to your defense, beat me up,
Yeah.
throw me up against the wall.
What are friends for?
Got you in your bad places.
miss the old days, Dawn.
No, not really. They're all old days. Well, guys, it's after 10. I think we're gonna call it.
Mistake.
The stream is definitely taking a dive.
I've been getting the building.
Whoa, that's blurry. Holy shit.
I love your buildings. That's a great
Yeah,
version of that
great
character.
building.
Friggin' hate the building.
Yeah,
Thank
that's nice.
Oh, hell
Whatever
yeah.
pen you're using, the way you're able to get that hatching looks.
Dude, her
fantastic.
hip looks weird.
You don't like her hip?
No, it looks, I don't know, it looks
Which
odd.
one? This one?
No, the other one. The way maybe it's just the way she's standing.
That
So
one?
problem is,
Yeah,
Doug,
come on, I'm being serious, man.
oh, I was just going to say, Doug, the problem is that it's not trans enough for Don.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he needs
That's
it like
what it
flat,
is.
for
like
real,
straight
man.
down.
Yeah.
Like straight.
You got to put the
Yeah.
bulge in.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
too much. Too
I
much
straighten her-
curves.
I want to
No,
straighten
no.
her
Too many
shoulders
curves.
back.
I see it
It
now.
looks hunched
I
over.
didn't know she was
Need,
standing.
needs that to like
Ugh,
bulge out. Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
give you motherfuckers
Yeah,
proper.
probably like a little 5 o'clock shadow. There.
Yeah, some stubble.
Yeah,
Oh my
maybe,
God.
maybe put a little
Oh, shit,
hairs
she
coming
needs to
out
shave
right
worse
here.
than I do.
Damn it.
Little hairs.
You can repel
Yeah.
off those armpit hairs.
You need to put a
Mhm.
nose ring and some eyebrow rings.
Nose ring.
Give
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
rainbow hair.
Here.
Rainbow hair. Yeah.
Rainbow hair and a nose ring.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's a
Yeah.
rainbow candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
You're right, Don.
Back. It's fucking beautiful.
I should basically make Rayu with Cammy's outfit.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's good.
All right.
Bikini.
Got it.
on the bottom. Yeah.
All of you can eat a big giant bag of penises.
That's
Well,
what you want to do. We get it. I
No, I'm
understand.
Constructive, ho.
Don, you ate all the penises. There's no more penises left for the rest. Don't leave us open for that stuff, Don.
You know?
You
That
gotta
doesn't
think
fit.
about you.
I was gonna say,
No, Don wants to leave us all open.
What's wrong with you guys?
Oh shit.
I can't.
Oh.
All right,
Gabe
guys.
might
Misbehavior
say.
for Dan Lawlis. That behavior's over, Don.
Don, you want to leave us like gaping, right?
Last
Gaping?
episode of the studio. I hope everybody's enjoyed the show to this point. It will never air again. We are completely done. There will be a new host next week. It will be Omer. It won't be me.
Oh, it'll be
We're
over.
gonna
We're gonna get Lawless. We're gonna get Lawless up in here.
Yeah.
Get Dan Lawless back. It'll be him and Archie Bear. They'll be the two co-hosts. You can send Dan Panosian your super chat money. And Marcus will continue to be extreme.
You're close to super chat money, aren't you, Don? In all seriousness.
Well, we almost got the watch hours, but who left? Fucking James just hauled ass.
I like when James posts first, and I
He
just
just left, dude. He's like, not even thinking. Say goodbye. Fuck these guys. I'm out.
You call those
guys,
Irish
golly.
goodbye?
Yeah.
And they called
That's
Irish
right.
goodbye.
The Irish goodbye.
Yep. Those are good. You know,
It's making fun of him.
keep you guessing.
What'd you say about Asian mom? Yeah, you
What?
did. You said something.
What?
Say it, Mom.
Hey, Don, I sent you a DM. Did you see that one?
Oh,
Probably seen one walk through.
yeah, dude. I see them all.
I know you've seen them all.
Yeah. I don't think he knows that we see everything that he likes and responds to.
I don't think so either. No, especially that stuff.
Of
No
course, he
way.
probably does now. James, we see everything you like and reply to on Twitter. It looks kind of sad, dude.
God does.
I mean, you know, I love you. I think you're great. Damn, Duck Bacon, you need a shave, bro. You have got to get that under
You have
control.
a face.
Yeah, I got something.
You look like Lon Chaney.
I got something in my teeth too. Look at that. Get that out of there.
That beard
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Got
Holy
something
Yeah.
in your eye.
Ay,
Worse than my beard. Holy cow.
I'm itchy. Boy, no wonder I'm itchy.
You look like a dog I used to have named Pooch.
Gosh,
Remember Pooch, Mom?
Yeah.
my nose is all big.
What kind of dog is that? Don't say one to bark.
Terrier?
What?
Is that a terrier?
It's a Aussie ducky.
Us- Okay, funny man. So yeah, episode 49 in the books.
Ooh,
And
almost
Lawless
at that
here.
52.
It's gonna go ahead and blow this ass up. That's really the only exciting factor of this whole there. Can't even tell it's a butt anymore. Yay, a big white spot on a piece of paper.
You got a lot done today, Don. I'm impressed.
I'm kind of impressed too.
You
Actually.
really did. It looks good. It looks good. I'm serious.
I did all this to impress Dan Lawless, and he left.
Well, he wouldn't. You know these guys aren't going to stay on as long as we're on. Jesus.
I didn't think he would stay on for as long as he did, to be totally honest.
You
With you.
know, I expect those to be like an hour.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I need to go. You all have a good night.
Good
Later,
night,
buddy.
buddy.
Hey, later, Duck.
All right.
Dave,
Night.
don't come back.
Bye.
Please.
Please come back, Doug. Please.
Until
away.
next week.
Tired of your shit.
Well, that's true.
Good night.
Fucking not letting people scream over top of each other. What the hell's wrong with you?
That was funny. I have to.
Trying to put a
What?
show on.
Oh, I didn't even realize. It's really funny.
Hey, Tartan, for real. The coloring work you've been putting up is kicking complete ass.
Tartan should come on, man.
Digging it. Yeah, I should send him an invite. You think I should?
Well, he's doing book. He's
Absolutely.
doing. He's coloring books for.
He's
Dan.
colored my work, so
I mean, we send Hal
he's
Deer
good.
an invite, and he never comes in.
Well,
He's
Are
not
you
ready
scared?
yet.
Are you
but-
scared of us out there? Do you just like to moderate from
I
afar?
don't think that how I've
I
ever
think
seen
he's
Tom
working
Brady.
a lot too, though.
Are you scared we're gonna bruise your ego?
Yeah, from what I understand, Haldir's usually working while we're up here.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I
work.
think you're right.
Stop working, dude. You work too hard. Take a break. Let Marcus moderate for a little while. Come on in. It's not like Marcus ever moderates any other channels ever.
Oh my God, please! I moderate way too many channels.
We got a Hail Mama Donna from Duck Bacon.
But it's okay if it's another moderator, like Randy Howell's around or Pastmaster Dan. But when I'm the only moderator, it gets to be a lot.
Well, look, he says right here he wants to come on. He's just crazy busy. He's too busy for us, man.
Before I forget, Mitch
Yeah.
will have a stream, his Blood Force stream tomorrow on YouTube at 2 p.m.
Oh, okay, cool.
Eastern time.
Yeah, I'm not
You guys
gonna.
want to see what he does?
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it.
I'll watch that. 2 p.m.
He's
is it?
good.
All right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good, man.
Cool.
If he's better than me, I don't want to know about it.
Well, that's not that hard.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Damn. Well, I just left myself.
Shots
open for that
fired!
one, didn't I?
Shots fired!
he walks right into them. I don't really mean it. He just walks into them.
Hey, Marcus,
Ladies
you know
first.
Dan a little bit better than the rest of us, right?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Can you tell him that we're just kind of rough and tumble like that? I think some of the shit that we were saying, I think he might have took it to heart.
Well, we weren't mean to him, but yeah, I'll
No, I was
I'll-
kind of mean
I'll
a
DM
little
him.
bit. I don't want people to think I'm idolizing them, That's why I give Dan Panosian such a hard time. That's why I give you guys such a hard
I
time.
thought it was just because
Yeah, I
of
don't
I
like
was
Marcus
thinking
fan.
about thanking him for him coming
I
on.
thought it was fine.
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
are we
think he had a
supposed to do that?
problem with it.
Am I supposed to thank these guys after they're on the show?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
asshole.
I don't think anything about it at all.
Damn. Oh, wow.
You don't thank the people? I know they contact you and they say
Normally,
stuff like we don't promote their books enough, even though we all draw their goddamn character.
Normally I do, yeah. I'm still want to know what the hell went on with Bancroft today.
I don't know.
I
His
text
wife
Joe
posted
Sontag, and I'll let you guys know if I find out.
it. His wife posted it.
You got Joe's phone number?
No, I messaged
Oh.
him.
Oh, okay.
I do have Michael Ortiz's number though, so that's cool.
Well, that's the only way you can get to Michael Ortiz. Pretty much. So
That and Mind Meld.
He called me. You remember I told you guys a couple weeks ago I was trying to get up with him to try to hang out when I was over on
Oh,
that
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the state.
Yeah.
He finally called about it, so he doesn't check his messages very often. I've been back from that trip for a couple of weeks now, and
Yeah.
he called me about it, and I'm excited to want to hang out. And I do think that I'll be working with him soon.
Dude.
I don't have any specifics, but I've got a real good feeling.
Try not to
man.
outshine him too much, man.
Well, I don't think I could outshine him.
I don't know, dude.
Make-
Your ink is pretty powerful.
John, just make sure you take your knee pads, okay?
he wasn't in the
That-
Navy.
that is
He was in the Marines.
Yeah, but
The
it's
men's
Michael.
department in the
Mike. He might have to sway him one way or the other.
You're
Marines
gonna
got to
start-
do what a Marine's got to do.
You'll never come back on.
Because he was talking, I think he had mentioned on the show that he has a friend that lives in or works in Orlando that might be doing some of the printing for him for
Yeah.
his book or whatever.
Oh, hell
And he was telling me that when he comes to do that, he wants to come by here and hang out for a while.
nice.
And you remember that black and white photo that I have of Arachnus that I have on my wall?
Yeah.
He's going to sign it for me too.
Ah,
Oh, dude, cool.
That's after you give him the crack cocaine?
Well, whatever.
Yeah, okay. No.
I just have like another 3 more reasons not to like you.
So, what is this happening? And can we come over too?
This wee shit, Omer. You're down there.
I am going to
this
take
area.
pictures.
You're closer to Florida than the rest of us. You go your ass on down there.
Dude, it's like Florida's like 14 hours away from me.
If I cross the Virginia state line, I'm gonna have Marcus all over my ass. I don't want to go down to North Carolina and get my
Hey, Don, they're thinking about giving us Virginia
You can have it.
to
I don't care.
do the work. I'll come visit you.
You send all your bullshit weather up here anyway.
Well, that's rude.
All the goddamn thunderstorms nobody asked for. Trying to send some more of that shit up here next week.
I hope so.
This friggin' weatherman, dude. He's never happy unless he's talking about rain on the TV.
Yeah, well, that's what it's like down south, man.
The last week and a half, he's been down in the dumps. The weather's been too nice. And anytime, it's not like I'm looking at his pants area, okay? But when he does talk about thunderstorms and rain, even a 20% chance, there's a movement down there.
That's
There's a
disturbing.
movement in the crotch area. It's noticeable with a high def television.
I find that very disturbing, Don. Thank you.
Yeah.
Disturbing is me. I'm looking at the
I don't
weatherman's
even know
job.
what you're talking about.
You know. You're the one that pointed it out to me. Don't even try it.
Gaping assholes? So what are we talking about?
No,
What
that's
are you
the
talking
other
about?
stream.
Oh shit!
That's the other stream.
I usually watch the Telemundo for the Weather Girl.
Oh, dude, they do have some hot weather down there.
Dude, those Mexicans know fan service.
They do.
Oh, shit.
Dude, they
It's,
really,
you know,
really
in America,
do.
there's too many like people who would get upset if they wore that stuff. You know.
Where?
Univision Weather Girls helped me learn
Yeah.
Spanish.
I know all about the cumulonimbus clouds now.
I learned my numbers from the Weather Girls and the Espanol channel.
I can
The
learn
weather.
some. 1 and 2. This weather report is brought to you by the letter D.
The numbers 6 and 9.
Not necessarily in that
in a
order.
red, in a tight little red dress.
So yeah, for episode 69, we should try to get Dan to come back. Draw a hot chip.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
was
see if he wants to do
when
an
he
actual
can
draw
draw.
stream.
I was hoping you would. Sorry, Ma?
Yeah.
You tired of me running my face? You want me to close the stream down?
No.
I'm sure she's ignoring you anyway.
She usually does, unless she wants something. It was messed up because I was supposed to check on her last night, and I went back in the bedroom and I conked out for like 7 hours straight.
Oh, wow.
That suckers the sun. Then you hear all about it. You know, you get up, like the sun's coming in the window. I'm like, hey, Mom, how's it going? Sorry, I fell asleep. You should be, you son of a bitch.
I didn't say that.
I was back here
Out
cracking
loud.
M&Ms and fucking potato chips and shit. You back there asleep, sawing wood. Ah! Disowning you. It's
You did some work. You were sawing wood.
oh, you know what, dude? No.
Well,
Although
gentlemen,
I
I have to bounce. I got to do this Dadland stuff.
Yeah, that's
real
cool.
quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut this shit down anyway because
Beautiful drawing, sir.
absolutely nowhere. And
Thank
it's like
you.
one person watching. One person is watching, dude. It's like a record
They
low.
already
It's
left.
that bad now. Nobody watches us anymore.
Well, I'm the only person watching. I'm the.
Yeah, I
let me
think
turn
James.
this off.
I think James took him with him. Him and Duck Bacon. They took all the viewership. Well, guys, thanks for popping on. It wasn't that bad of a show. I enjoyed it. Thank. We'll see you. We'll see you later. Maybe have a good time in Dadland.
Yep.
We'll throw everybody's up there real quick. There's Tank, kicking ass like always. There's hang on. There's Marcus
Hell yeah.
doing his
Dude,
redstone.
that's great.
Thank you.
Like always, we'll be posting them on the internets. There's
Yeah, I
John
love
doing
it.
his thing, kicking ass, my
That
friend.
looks great, John.
Thank you. It's not extreme, but I like it.
There's
Showing us the
Oak Gator.
important parts.
Extreme enough.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just
That's funny.
let's get Homer. And then here's my lame attempt at drawing a hot chick.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that came out
I
great.
thought you did a pretty good job this time.
Yeah,
Don.
Yeah.
She got
What?
some badonkadonk.
She's got a Puerto Rican booty.
That's how I like them. If it
Some
ain't
might
all
say
women,
she might go torta.
Ooh.
and on behalf of Dan Lawlis,
Muy grande culo.
I'd like to say goodnight. And Mama Donna, you want to say anything?
Good night, guys.
Good night, Mama
All right,
Donna.
Mama Donna.
Love y'all.
We're gonna play the outro. You guys take care, and like always, never drive slow in the fast lane.
ladies and gentlemen. It's 7 o'clock. Do you know where you bigwigs are? Here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one time how to do it right. Stack my omnibuses high, yo, they out of sight. Got my colors on the panels and the book is done. Shut the airport down, I'm the James with no gun. Warner Brothers ain't got shit on me. I own the stock and make the rules, I'm the real Jim Lee. One big wig, two big wigs more. On the live streams make you snore. Growing every week, 100 plus with their minds. The studio is in the house and live. Take away the viewership, man, I don't care. Stream against me, people try to sell your wares. Ain't no one got the swagger that the studio has. Take a seat and grab a drink, let's kick a little ass. Old school lines and a gruff attitude. Time to get extreme with the Kellen crew. To sleep on my line was fatal and a stupid mistake. None of them image boys ever had what it takes. Mad respect for the classics, cause I ain't no fool. Grab my quill, show some skill, take your bitch ass to school. Draw comics, baby, is the name of the game. Making bandwidth happen where there's no real gain. I got them covers on the X and the riches in life. Better give me my props, so I'll give you some stripe. 3 big wigs, 4 bigs, 5 and 6. Log off your OnlyFans, cause about to get sick. Call the girls, give you chills, ain't no time limit here. I flex on the boards and make the haters disappear. Glitch is the name, and you best believe to witness my skills, yeah, there's no reprieve. Hump day, Monday, I stream all the time. To love me is a command and never a crime.